Shit, I just realized that was like 5 minutes already. Hi, hello oh fuck, this is embarrassing. Hi, oh shit, that's even more embarrassing. Anyways, hi. My name is Louisville. I love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. Okay. First off, Moltar, thank you so much for continuing your first class. I really appreciate it. 8 legs, thank you so much for gifting to Chumbaby. I really appreciate that. Moltar, I'm so sorry that, you coming back here is literally me watching Christian part 24. Hello, Lily. I'm currently heading to the beach. Have a good beach time. Eat seafood. It's finally, everyone loves titties. What did you miss? Nothing. You didn't miss anything. I accidentally had my Twitter open and people may have seen what I was looking at. It's fine. I'm not embarrassed. I can't believe we're on part 24 already. Yeah, and Skeptical, you've been here in like every single one. Also, I'm glad that you guys got to hear Skeptical's rap. Skeptical's rap is so sick, isn't it? It's super vulgar. But no problem. Oh shit! Comrade Dell? Hello, Papa Dell's Pizza Delivery. Please don't talk to me about pizza. My diet is going kind of bad, not gonna lie. I have 3 things to say before I start the Christian stuff. First of all, not first of all, but also, Comrade Dell, thank you so much for taking your folks on tour. Hello, tourists. My name is Lily Bell. I love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. Jesus fucking Christ, I forgot my motto there. Trying my fucking best, but also I am trying to have a good fucking time. Yeah, okay, I'll get to that, Lloyd. I'll get to that. Also, Yanni the Godslayer is now boarding. Welcome to Louisville Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Super Rush, thank you so much for continuing your first class. I really appreciate it, especially with your Prime. I know you only have one, so I appreciate you choosing me. I have no idea why. But also, yes, hello tourists. We are still in the midst, maybe like almost halfway through to Christian, a comprehensive history. We are learning everything about Christian, but we're doing it together, so it's not as bad. Don Koala, thank you so much for continuing your first class. I really appreciate it. Why? I don't know, Don. Just you're so submissive and breedable. I don't know. I can't keep doing this. I'm going to become poor. Don't do it. Don't do it. What? Do what? Don't do it. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. But also, hi, Randy. Wow, Randy's early. Matt, stop! I said don't do it! Matt, I said don't... Matt, I said don't fucking do it! Fucker! Dude, yeah, save your money for September. It'll make it worse. Actually, no, he does it now. It won't be for the uncap, so it's fine. No, it's fine, Matt. It's fine. Don't do it for the uncap. Just do it now. But also, Matt, thank you so much for gifting. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh shit, you're right. It's in September. What is September? If you go into my Twitter, you'll see, but you don't need to know. You don't need to know. Ghost Lord is watching you. Thank you so much for boarding. Welcome to Louisville Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about 3 things, right? My 3 things that I'm going to talk about before we start watching. Firstly, I think you guys saw my tweet, right? Because I was on Twitter. I was on my Twitch trying to look at, like, some stuff, and then I realized, like, oh, it says, like, some of my, like, viewers come from, like, the direct link. Some of my viewers come from, like, other raids and stuff like that, and then some of them come from, like, kiwifarms.net, and I'm like, what the fuck is Kiwi Farms? Stop, Mr. Sidekick. No, Mr. Sidekick, stop. You're handling others and yours is excellent. Oh, thank you, lady. I really appreciate it. Please do not feel the rush at all. I'm just thankful. Yeah, so I was like, what the fuck is Kiwi Farms? So I go on it and I'm like, well, why are people like, why does it say that? Like, it was like a good number of people too. Like almost 20% of people came from Kiwi Farms. So if you're from Kiwi Farms, hi. So Kiwi Farms is like this like forum, right? It's how do I say that? Yeah, it's I don't know, it's like a website of forums that for lol cows, and then I had to learn what lol cows were. But anyways, it's a forum. So I I searched my name on Kiwi Farms, and then I saw somebody writes, oh, this like small streamer is finding out who Krishan is and she's horrified, which is true. And it was a fun thing. I was like, yeah, okay. And then there was a comment responded to it right after where somebody was like, oh yeah, I saw her introduction video. It was really cool. Except, you know, like I stopped watching. I dropped her because of her shitty mic and her being a Minhara. Minhara? And I was like, what the fuck is that? Right? So I had to look it up. And like, so there's two schools of thought here. It's essentially the direct translation is a mental healther, right? People who have mental health issues or like talk about mental health problems, especially females, which is not common in Japanese society, which makes sense. I'm like, okay, yeah, I have mental health issues and I do talk about it. And then there's a culture, right, that has to do with fashion and art too. And I'm like, whoa, what? And I looked it up and I was like, okay. And then I found out that it could also be used in a derogatory term. And I'm like, I feel like I should be slightly offended, but also I can't dispute it. Like, I do have mental health issues. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Tread lightly, Lily. Anyone can be a target if you fuck up badly. I feel like I'm a target now. So I'm not trying to like hate on it or anything. I'm just kind of like, whoa, this is like me learning about it, you know? But it was just kind of, oh, Moody, thank you so much for the biddies. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I just didn't know. That's the thing. I was like, I wasn't like spending a long time on it or something. I was just like, I was like looking through and it said like, oh, these people are from, and I was like, what the hell is Kiwi Farm? So I was like looking it up and I was like, oh, Kiwi Farms. And then I was like, oh, so what is a Manhara? I can't pronounce it. I have no idea what the fuck is the pronunciation. And I was like, huh. And so now I found like this entire subculture that people do. Yeah, and I want to make sure I want to make sure that I'm not, it's not that I'm trying to attack anyone. Like, everybody has their own like opinions on about anything, but I was just kind of like, this is like one of the most interesting moments of my life where I'm sitting down and I can find like more and more subcultures and all these other cultures, and I'm like, whoa. And give me 1 second, I need to turn on my fan. I'm getting too passionate talking about this. Okay, now we're not gonna talk about what's bad, what's good, whatever, because that's all opinionated. You know, I don't want people who use Kiwi Farms to come on here and be like, oh, well, they, you know, this is how it is. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just found it out, and then I spent like 10 minutes just looking like, oh, I didn't know what it was, so it was just forums to me. Wish that was a fan, just whoosh, yeah. Yeah, so it was just interesting to me, so I thought that was interesting. Is that the first thing I mentioned? That might be the first thing I mentioned. Okay, the second thing I'm going to mention, I think. Maybe? The second thing? Yeah, the second thing, sure. The second thing I'm going to mention is, so you guys know how I've been on a diet, right? I've been on a diet and I've been working out a lot. And yesterday, I kind of had that moment where I was like, it was like 10 p.m. and I was like, I really, really need to eat. I really fucking need to eat. I want to eat so bad. And I made a quesadilla and I ate it at like 11:30. And then I had like a whole cup of like Ruffles sour cream and cheddar chips. And I was like, you know, I'm probably going to hate myself in the morning, but fuck it. I'm gonna do it. And then this morning I like lowered by a pound. And I'm like, okay, I understand, right? Like, you guys are going to be like, okay, that doesn't have, like, that's not actually the weight loss. And I'm like, I understand that. But I don't feel like it should have been a lower number. I feel like it actually the sodium should have, like, held in more water weight, if anything. You know what I mean? No pizza. It was a quesadilla. But you know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of like, there are no rules here. Fuck it. What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Also, Ethan James is now boarding. Welcome to Limbo Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Perfect timing. Just got a shower and dress and saw you on. Yay, that's awesome. I'm glad. Thank you. So I was just like, what the hell, man? Like, I was spending like days just eating like fucking chicken breast and fish. And it was like no change at all, right? Which is fine. I'm like, look, I'm building muscle, obviously, or there's a lot. It doesn't take 2 weeks for me to gain these 30 pounds. It doesn't take 2 weeks for me to lose them. But it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I was like, I stuffed myself yesterday with 2 quesadillas, like 4 street tacos, and like half a bag of chips. Like the sodium should have held in all the water, if anything. Will the new Abby have a 6-pack? Nah, she's gonna have an 11 though. So I'm just like, what the? If you deprive yourself of nice food entirely, you'll be miserable, so treat yourself. I do try to treat myself with certain meals. Like if I'm really wanting something, I'm like, okay. But I generally try to stick to the don't eat after 8 p.m. rule, right? I know the body do what it want. The body was just like, what the fuck? I was like, I woke up and I was like, this is bullshit, for real. This was bullshit. Hi, Scotland. Virtual Dino. Wow, Virtual Dino changed out. Hi. Yeah. I don't even know what that means, May. What is Mogwai? Have you been drinking a gallon a day, Lily? I've been drinking a lot of water, I'll tell you that. I also assume that, like, maybe I'll be, like, going on to my, my time of the month soon, so maybe that's why. Oh, well, nice to meet you, Scott. The third thing I'm going to mention, I am raising money for my very, very good friend who currently doesn't even have power, right? Leighton, his setup is absolute shit, and he, like, doesn't have power majority of the time, so he can't even really do anything. If you guys, can spare $1, like, I would really appreciate it. I do have goals on my Twitter for it. Excuse me. I do have goals for it. And then fourth, as you guys saw earlier with the tweet, thank you so much, 86, for the tweet. I do have an uncapped Subapalooza coming up starting September 1st at 11:30 a.m. So generally like right now. But you guys, it's honestly the exciting part is this. You guys, it doesn't even show everything on this beautiful postcard that I got done, right? Thank you very much to the artist. But I have a new model reveal that I've been dying. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it's so good. I have a new model reveal. Excite. I'm going to look more mature. I have a little bit more shading. I'm not going to say anything about it. But yeah, there's a new model review. Complete new assets. And when I say new assets, that's new logo, new stinger, new panels, new overlays. We're doing it. It's everything. It's scrapped, you guys. So I'm really new everything. It's really exciting. New. If you guys don't know what an uncapped subathon is, right? An uncapped subathon is essentially a continuous subathon based on your subs, your donations. The rule is, right? Every dollar that you spend on the channel is another minute. If it gets to be like, if I'm dying, okay? I'm gonna say it right now. If I'm dying, I apologize. Like, I'm not going to like jeopardize my health, But I do have a lot of things planned. So when I'm sleeping, you know how usually people just kind of like power down and they just, and then they like turn something on or they have their friends on or their their mods and whatever. Yeah, no, I have content planned for it. Never before seen content. And by never before seen, I'm playing the pocket trains that a lot of people have been waiting for. I'm playing Pokemon that you guys have actually never seen me play a Pokemon game. I'm playing Helltaker. I played Get Out yesterday. Stardew Valley that I play with Leighton once in a while. You guys are gonna get to see a recording of me putting away my tea with hands, right? It's me, Pika. I wouldn't be surprised if you forgot about me. Don't worry, hun. I didn't forget about you, but there is a lot going on right now. We're talking about a long stream right now. It's a long stream. Yeah. So Lily hands real. Yeah, so you guys are gonna get to see my like 3D model hands, the one that I printed with like flesh and shit. So it's there. So it's there. Yeah, and I will be taking my proper amount of sleep. I will be eating on stream, but I will be taking my proper amount of sleep, okay? So yeah, and there's more coming too. I'm planning more content. You guys are going to get to hear some of my parody songs. Like these are actually like already done, and I've already been editing them. I started August 1st. Like this entire month I dedicated to creating content for this. So I'm really, really excited, you guys. I'm really, really excited. So please, if you guys have time, like, you know, come in. Say hello. You don't have to stay. It's gonna take forever. There's definitely gonna be some viewer games. I'm thinking of bringing Lilybell Jeopardy back. If any of you guys know about Lilybell Jeopardy. Love this stream. This series is more fun with other people including. So this is really cool. I'm glad, Kevin. I'm glad you see that. Yeah. So parody songs. I'm always ready for more lilies. Exactly. Only reason I asked about water is because that was my issue. Didn't drink enough. So when I did, my body was trying to stockpile it. Oh, maybe. Yeah. You don't have to be like, I'm hoping that it lasts at least like, I don't know, until you wake up after 8 hours of sleep. You know what I mean? Or whichever amount that you usually sleep. But I'm pretty excited. So that's to keep an eye out for that. I'm also hoping that Twitch has September this year so that it will actually like help, you know? It won't be like too heavy on anybody. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, if you guys don't know Lilybell Jeopardy, Lilybell Jeopardy is literally Jeopardy of all the, like, of content and things that I've said that is out there. So, I mean, they're old, let's see. Hold on. Let me pull out, you guys see that? You guys don't see that? Let me pull out the old Lilybell Jeopardy template, if you guys don't mind, before we start. I have to find it first, which I have no idea where it is. Hold on. What the fuck? What's going on? Also, hello. So, we're going through, okay. Open a new tab. So this is, all right, blah, blah, blah. This used to be the old Lilybell Jeopardy, right? I know you guys can't see everything, but I don't want to change it out. But let's say like, okay, good night, Don. Rest well. Let's say, like, this says History of Stream 101, and one of the questions was, Lilybell said this song was her ultimate karaoke song. And it was, like, which is, like, I've mentioned it on stream. So, if you can't, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. And you guys can pretty much test how much you guys know about me. We did have prizes last time, and I had friends come on last time, but I want to do, flyers this time, if we do it. So, it'll be fun. Yay! Anyways, I'm gonna start, but keep those things in mind, okay? Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. And let's go. God, why do I have to say it like that? Me, who doesn't really know a lot about you still. Well, the fun part about Lilybell Jeopardy is like, even if you don't participate, you get to learn about me. That's what it is.
What
thank you for
keeps us
picture
fascinated?
posture. Swallowing noises from Matt. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the appreciation. Or the reminder. I appreciate it. Fuck. Excuse me. The stream date start is September 1st at 11:30. So kind of around this time.
This is the story.
Here we go again. Alrighty. So this is Christian, A Comprehensive History, Part 24. Part 24. What's Lilybell's name again? How does she know? Wait, what are we doing now? We're watching Christian. Again. Well, if you need more people for the stream, hit me up. Yeah, no worries.
January 25th or 26th.
On January 30th, 2010, Christian uploaded a video in which he apologizes for his actions towards Alec Benson Leary and his treatment of the mailbags.
So I want to apologize.
Starting off with the whom, yeah.
To Alec for having said the things I said before and the threats. And want to make amends and peace, and I would appreciate it if the Astropedia ads were no longer on the Wikipedia.
I have to be honest, Alec is the
I
nicest
asked
person.
multiple times either to shrink them down, put them in the sidebar.
I know, we're finally out of
I
2009.
have
It
not
took
seen
forever.
shrinkage. I have to scroll down to even see anything on the Wikipedia.
This
to even to
specific
log
part
in,
came out
to
October
even
19,
to make
2019.
edits. And it's very annoying and frustrating. Get rid of those ads all together. I still apologize for saying the things I had said before, but I feel like
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for interrupting. But that comment earlier that somebody said, they were like, you know, watching this sucks, but watching it with more people doesn't feel so bad. It reminds me of like streamers who like eat bad things or like bad tasting things, or like people who like do weird or like societally like gross things, and they do it like for the joy of it, like the joy of like the viewers and stuff. I kind of feel like one of them, right? Like instead of like eating bad, like eating like gross things or whatever, like fucking Fear Factor, I feel like this is what I'm doing. Wait, where's Lily Chu? Lily Chu is currently not with us. Yeah, but yeah.
we could best be
Do you
at
want
peace
Lily Chu?
if
You missed the
Mal,
medallion. I'm wearing the
all that
medallion.
group
You're just
removes
covered by you guys.
all those ads all together, please. Anyway,
I know it's getting covered, but I'm
apologize
still
for
I'm
appearing
gonna still
to be
wear it.
rude in the mailbag responses.
I mean,
and
a lot of
deleting
those
and
letters
editing
were
some
trolls, so
letters.
don't apologize, honestly.
But I can't deal with some
Okay, I hope
topics
you enjoy the sleeping. Rest well, Pika.
that
I'll be
get
here
brought
as
up.
you fall
It's
asleep.
just
Good
beyond
night.
my comprehension sometimes.
Getting covered in what? Come, Skep.
It bothers me. Okay? So, I promise to be nicer in my
I
responses.
mean, it's fine. There's a lot of them that like are trolls. He
On that
seems
same
so
day,
sad. Do you
Chris
see
uploaded
him?
mailbag
He looks like so defeated and sad. He's tired.
50
Hi,
himself,
Crazy Legs.
which consisted of cherry-picked letters and comments from the troll-created Sonichu forum. It was prefixed with an explanation. This mailbag is the one that I have personally put together to show everyone the best examples of how letters in the mailbag should be phrased, thought, and written. Please take the following examples to heart when writing future letters to me at the Wikipedia. In a nutshell though, the recent letters were just too darn harsh and confusing. These here are nearly harsh, but more comprehensible to me. I'm only doing this once, and these have come from a true, good, and loyal Sonichu fan forum site. However, Christian failed to notice that many of the statements that he thought of as supportive were in fact mocking of his character in a subtle way, which
Is
went
it?
unnoticed.
What?
Email
Like
back
what?
51, which was submitted by the Wikipedia sysop as normal, Evan Christopher George left a short and cryptic comment hinting at legal action. There was also increasing talk of a Sonichu reboot, which would start the series over
so they're
fresh
still all
and would allegedly
trolls.
eliminate all narrative and copyright complications. Christian claimed that it would start with issue 11. On February 1st, Christian uploaded an odd video which came about during an undisclosed trolling scheme concerning a copyright dispute.
Good afternoon. This message is for the World Boiler certification over in London, England. And I'm addressing this to Miss Abigail Mudock, I believe it is. I am allowing Miss Mudock and her company to represent me in the court in this issue, in this international issue between us.
Welcome back,
Between
Dell.
my Sonichu,
Welcome back with tea.
the
Oh, I
electric
should have
hedgehog
gotten tea.
Pokemon of the United States of America, and Sonichu,
Excuse me.
the eclectic hedgehog
What?
Pokemon of London,
What is he?
England.
What is he? Is he okay?
Firstly,
is
I
he
would
okay?
like to emphasize that one which I like to emphasize is our character differences and moral differences. My Sonichu is actually a hedgehog with electrical powers. With the possible combination between another hedgehog and the Pikachu.
Yes, Del.
Of,
yes.
of which I will not mention right now. And then we got Mr. Blockley's Sonic Chew. We're talking about a Jamaican drug dealer here.
Oh my
Just
God, you're right.
mention
Krishan
some
is wearing
other
brown.
city,
Krishan
possibly
is
London.
wearing brown.
In
Imposter!
London. Anyway, eclectic, high on the hedge, and high on the hog.
Didn't he say like brown
You
was
want
like
some of
a
this
terrible color and
Pokemon?
shit? It's not brown stripe though.
Anyway,
I see
anyway,
stripes
big
right
humongous
here.
differences
I know it's not brown stripe,
between
but
the two are
still,
nothing
it's Ian
similar
Brandon.
at all.
You're right. You're right.
And even from the vague description I have of the of Mr. Blockley's version, we're talking about he would look something like that. And between my sideshow, which in this page he's currently in his super form after using the KI crystals, big differences between the two. So I move that we make them
That's some.
allow
feel
them
like-
to coexist internationally as my Mr. Chandler's Sideshoe and Mr. Blockley's Sonic Chew. And anyway, also I would like
I
to,
feel like
before I conclude, I would
That
like to address this to
Sonichu that
Mr.
he
Blockley.
did for Mr. Blockley was
From
super
what I have seen
stereotyped.
so far, you are obviously a troll trying to pick on me. And after I have shared about 10 years on the internet,
Oh my God.
Sideshoe towards the worldwide fan base, and I have a lot of fans, forums, even pages that have slandered my good name, and the current Wikipedia,
He
which
seems
find
really
all my
fucking
all my
tired.
original pages.
He
on
seems
there.
really like I'm tired,
Originally
but he seems
hand-drawn.
really fucking tired.
And then the text edited for easier reading.
Oh no.
But anyway,
Stop
with
doing the
that,
hum! Stop doing
again,
the
Ms.
hum!
Abigail Udock, you may represent me in the high courts over there in England, and I appreciate y'all's time. Thank you.
Later that day, Chris got a call from Alec Benson Leary, who was angry with the inadequacy of Chris's apology video.
Well,
I've
what
been
are your
nice to you for
questions?
too long. You didn't mention anything of what you were apologizing for. You just said, oh, I'm apologizing for some of the things I said. Is that supposed to include the death threats, Chris? Because you should probably mention that specifically.
Yes, it did include the past death threats.
Okay, well, I think I'd like you to make a better apology video. And in your second
Okay.
apology video, I want you to not spend 80% of the video making demands of me. Because, see, an apology video should be just that. It should be apologizing for when you did something
He's
wrong.
not wrong.
Do you think you've done something wrong to me, Chris?
I admit that I have done wrong to you, Alec. I've been mislabeling.
He's not wrong. More phone calls. Yeah, but it's with Alec. It's like the
Mislabeling.
least
kinda
of
like,
the
kinda like what a
problems.
troll would do. Isn't that right? You know, I don't want to just tell
What,
you to make a
broski?
more specific video if you don't know specifically. So
He's like
please
the
list
least
the things that
issue
you
of a
think you did
troll,
wrong.
honestly.
All right, Alec. I'm sorry for mislabeling you and giving you death threats.
What did you mislabel me as,
and
Chris?
mislabeling you.
You
as
streaming
a
so
villain
randomly?
type
So
of
randomly.
person.
I've been streaming pretty much at this time.
Yeah, that was pretty bad
like,
of you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Christian ones.
Okay, continue.
Let's see, death threats, mislabeling.
But I know it's been
making me
like I've started doing this since the beginning of August. So if you've
How about,
been here
here's
before
a hint.
August but not since August,
Um,
like yeah, it's a little
Is
new.
there anyone close to me?
I
a
can't
friend
believe
perhaps,
recommended
that
Tossie,
maybe
the first Christorian
mislabeled as
VTuber.
well,
Hey,
you've done wrong
what's up?
against?
I'm unrecommended. Yo.
You got it right. You
Yeah,
got
no
it right.
worries, broski.
You have
It's
wronged
it's
Evan.
new since August.
Do you know how you've wronged Evan?
Also, Pendragon
Well,
VT
labeling
is
him
now
as
boarding.
Not that
Welcome
hard.
Worldwide Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight.
No, actually, that was the correct thing. That was the one correct thing you did, was labeling him as the origin point of Simona. Because that's what he was.
Okay.
What's the wrong thing you did to him?
I yelled at him too.
Yeah, but you didn't take
There's
down
a
the
bigger
thing.
issue. You stole Simon's shoe from him. There, I gave that one to you. And you won't give his character back. What do you think of that?
He can have it. He can have his Simon shoe.
Simonla. Simonla is Simon's shoe. you
No,
took his Simon
it's
Chew and
not
twisted it
Simon
around.
Chew.
That's what your Simon Chew article on your Wikipedia says. It says Simone was based off Simon Chew. I told you last time, it doesn't matter if you go change the article now. That doesn't change what was in the past. You cannot write a new article in the present and change what happened in the past. Chris, why is parody and plagiarism, why are those concepts okay for you to do, but they're not okay for anyone else to do? Will you tell me that?
Yeah, I guess that's true. That is pretty much fucking true. Like, as much of a troll as they are, right? Like, he technically is doing the exact same thing. And I feel like Alec is one of the only ones that actually speak with him with the general, like, this is him getting frustrated because before he was talking a lot more business and trying to understand and being nice, you know?
Okay, I guess I cannot think of a good answer for
Oh
that.
my god, Scat.
Yeah, that's because there really isn't one. You understand
Exactly.
that, right? The same rules have to
It
apply
is
to
one of the
everyone.
politest trolls.
You don't get different
Alec
rules
is
than
new
other-
Casey. How dare you? How dare you? Casey is a bitch. We hate her. We hate her. We do not stand Casey in this household. Fuck Casey.
Curtis. You need to atone for your mistakes. I want you to, in your comic, issue a
That's
full
all they really
apology
want.
to
The
Evan.
apology. And it's
And
true. The
admit
apology
that
video
Simone
that
and Simon Chew are
that
not your
Chris did
characters.
was kind of
and-
like this is how you like not actually apologize, right? It was like, I'm sorry that you felt this way. I did this because I think that my feelings are this, but I'm sorry that you felt that way. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of like that.
And you used them wrongfully without his permission,
Some
and you are going to
trolls feel
retire
weird
them.
in that it seems like
Not
they
really
try
that
to
hard to
force
do.
him to
I
change.
mean,
Yeah, it is kind of
Simona
like that.
hasn't
I
even appeared in
understand.
your comic recently, so it's not like you're going to hurt your plot line
You
if
sadly
you just
skip on
issue
Jack
an
getting
admission
dissed by
that you're not going
Chris.
to use her anymore.
I skipped it because Jack was fucking annoying.
Well,
like
I'll think
it's
about
not even
that.
enough. Like
Not good
you know
enough.
what I mean?
My ads aren't going.
I mean, I actually, as I was going through it, Jack was just getting really annoying. But then at the end, for New Year's, Chris just stopped talking to Jack, and I was like, oh, thank God.
Going down unless you say yes to that. That's one of my conditions.
Hi, Shady.
Because I've got several problems with
Shady, I ate that quesadilla, and then I ate like a
Anyway,
handful
yeah,
of chips
I will
too.
Think about that.
It was great. Jack wasn't a good troll because it was
Okay.
like, all right,
Another
you're just
problem.
insulting him.
I
It's
want
not
you to
that
apologize
interesting.
to me for calling me naive. Do you believe I am
That's
naive?
it, and I'm sorry for calling you naive. No, I do not believe you are naive.
Well, good. You know, I don't think naive is that bad of a word, but what means the most is that you think it's a bad thing and you still used it. I want you to put that in your new apology video for me.
Okay.
You might want to get a pen and paper and just write these things down because there's a few points here. I don't want you to forget any of them.
Yeah.
All things
What
for
are
the patty.
the main things that I want you to do? List them off to me just so I know that you're with me so far.
Yeah, Chris still goes off on the
Okay,
word
I'm
naive.
apologizing for for cursing you, giving you death threats, calling you naive.
Mm-hmm. What else are you going to do for me?
That right there, that sentence pisses me the fuck off. That's that. Do you know what I'm saying? What do I think about Alec? He's not the worst troll, but that sentence just right there. What else are you gonna do for me? Really pisses me the fuck off. That actually gives me that actually makes me feel physically sick. 8 likes, thank you so much for gifting to Pika. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Pika. Welcome to first class. Yeah, pretty much.
Plagiarizing
He's an
your
asshole just for that
comments as,
sentence.
Plagiarization of my Science Chew character and myself.
I mean, it is
And
plagiarizing, but you have to
You're
just...
gonna admit that Asperger's
to
original.
Heaven.
Yep, good. And what else
That's
about
not
it?
true.
I'm
Asperger's
going to
not
apologize
original.
to him, and he can have his Simon Chew.
You're going to admit publicly that Simon Chew is not yours to use and you were wrong to do it. Right?
Right. Simon Chew is not mine.
I'm glad. We're getting...
Simon Chew is his, but Simonla isn't. I mean, even if Simon Chew was based off Simonla... but obviously, I'm not gonna... I shouldn't talk about this.
Come
This
on,
is a
Chris.
troll.
I'm glad
I
you
shouldn't care. I shouldn't care.
It feels like you're finally starting to listen to me a little bit. Because you haven't been listening.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Shady, you should
You know, I thought about
nap.
what you
I'm
said
so sorry.
About how Asperchew wouldn't like to be named Asperchew. I thought that I might write it into my comic that I might have Asperchew say that he likes his name. That would probably clear that problem up, don't you think? Because I mean, you're always filling in Sonichu's speech bubbles. So whatever Sonichu says must be correct, right? Sonichu says he likes something, then he likes something. So if Asperchu says in my comic that he likes his name, then he likes his name.
Yeah, okay, well, just don't make any references of, of my city of Quickville or saying that my
Oh, okay.
original
I'm glad you didn't have to. I'm glad that you chose not to. Whenever, like,
You
whenever
already
my work used to
stated
do that shit, I'd be like,
that
nah.
the Sonichu and the Chaotic Combo and everything else that appears in my comic are just copies or, not connected to you. So it really doesn't matter what I do with my Sonichu and my Quickville and all that, does it? Because they're different than yours.
Quickville is mine, and the Chaotic Combo is mine. They originally were mine.
Yep, you said the one that I'm using is different, though. That's the one you tried to steal from me, remember? Add this to your list, actually. You should probably apologize for stealing things from me, all the while you're trying to fight me stealing things from you.
Oh my god, this just
I think that's a
goes
good
on.
thing to add to your apology list.
Asperchu, I miss a lot between streams. So
reported
there's a
creation
troll
of
who
Sonic
created,
and the Chaotic Combo in your book.
because Chris hates people with
established that they're not
Asperger's,
the
and he
ones from
thinks that
Quickville, they're
people with
just,
Asperger's don't have it
they're
as
from
bad as
another-
people
they're
with
from-
autism,
they're
as if it's
from
a
this-
fucking competition, which
I'm
it
not gonna
isn't.
consider doing a damn
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
for
It's a
you
parody
until I
comic
see
that
this
someone's
apology
making.
video
It's
and I'm
just
satisfied
it's
with
a
it.
troll.
You
Alec.
will see
Alec
the
is the
apology
person who made
video,
it, and it's a full
and,
troll thing.
I'll have it uploaded tonight.
Tonight, tomorrow, whenever you want.
Actually, yeah.
It's-
If you
it's
come
your
up to me
schedule.
and do anything
Alright, I
demanding,
gotta
I'm
go
gonna be
now.
like,
You take care.
okay,
Bye.
but why don't you do it? I'm like, no.
This was immediately followed by the requested apology video for Evan and Alec.
I would like to take this moment to apologize to
He
Mr.
actually
Alec
is
Benson
doing it. He
Larry
sounded really,
for
really
the
sad on the
curses
phone, but he's like doing it and he's okay.
and death threats and mislabelings I have placed upon him,
Hey, you have a great
such
day.
as
They-
not reading his own quote unquote fan mail and all that. And also I apologize for misunderstanding his Asperchu as being a parody and labeling it as such, as much as it is his original character.
Yeah, so that's what Chris
Asperchu
did.
is
Chris
Alec
was very
Benson's
like
Larry
better
character.
and worse kind of stuff.
Alec
And it's like it's not a
Benson's-
competition.
Try saying that 3 times fast with plurals.
Ooh, exciting! I hope we get it sooner rather
Asperchu is
than later,
Alec
Shady.
Benson Larry's own creation, not mine.
I mean, that's true.
And I retract all the past statements I have made against that, and of his book being anything parodic
It is.
or copycatishly to anything in my book.
Chris looks really uncomfortable. He is very
Along
uncomfortable.
with
He's
that,
been
I also would
uncomfortable.
like to apologize to Evan for offending him and by
Oh,
making
yeah, that's why.
false claim of his Simon.
So here's the detail on that, right? So Alec knows that it's not original, but because he's like, well, Chris is saying that Sonichu's original, then why can't Asperchu be original? So you should apologize for that kind of stuff.
Character, and I'm happy to give that back to him. And I retract all ownership of the Simon Chu character.
Castle is now boarding Welcome Global Airlines. Hope you have a safe and enjoyable flight.
And I'll leave y'all at that. So, yeah.
Where's Chris's dad?
My
Chris's dad is
my
still just around.
respective
He's just
apologies to
old.
all of y'all
The
on
most
the
recent thing we've heard from him
Asperpedia.
is that he picked up a
Hope
phone
we
call
can
from
get
a troll,
along.
and he was just trying to tell
And,
them to stop, like,
Let it be
to stop
less
doing it.
offensive advertise-wise. Okay. Be safe and have a good day.
The next day, Chris wrote a short blog post in which he requested that all of his fans bombard Mao with complaints to his email address. Soon after, Chris made a video
What the hell is
attacking Mao.
H. Cienko?
This message is to Mr. Mao of the goddamn Asperpedia.
Hi, Helpful.
Your ad right now. What you have up there on my Wikipedia, that's just wrong. You're imitating Jack Thaddeus now, and I do not appreciate it. Either you remove your ads altogether, or I will have your head on this.
Every single
I'm
time he
already
gets really
having your head
angry,
on it because as much as I have a curse on, I possibly have a curse on me, you.
Blessed Heretic is now on it. Oh, sorry, Blessed Heretic. Thank you so much for taking your folks on tour. Hello, tourists. My name is Louisville. I love to travel, and I'm just trying my fucking best. We're watching Chris Chan. How was your stream?
Take down the ads.
Let me do a quick
prematurely
shout out.
rot.
He then received a call from Alec, who started off by
Tabletop
saying that the
Simulator.
latest
Oh, how
apology
nice,
video
how
did
nice.
not address everything as was
Very
requested,
chill, I assume,
such
and
as
not this.
Christian's use of the word naive.
You know, I asked you to apologize for the word naive. You didn't do that.
Oh my god.
Because, you know, yep, yeah, it is your bad. Because that word is such a huge deal to you. I wanted you to mention that specifically. Pretty sure I said that.
Yeah.
Another thing you said my quote-unquote fan mail, which I didn't like that. It was like you were suggesting I don't actually have real fans. That's not nice, Chris.
Okay, well that isn't nice.
No, I did not mean that.
Now
Then why'd
Alex,
you say
yeah,
it?
Alec is annoying. Alec's
I
starting to
don't
get
really like going
annoying.
through
It's just
this,
like
you know,
a
night
lot of
after
like
night with you,
demands,
Chris.
you
I mean,
know.
I
Then
shouldn't have
don't.
to tell you these things over and over.
Then don't, Alec.
You-
Like, then don't. You tell a kid things over and over, and an adult, a man should, you know, listen once and then know what to do. Then why the fuck do you care, Alec? Then why the? Do you know what I'm saying?
Tell a kid things over and over, and
Yep.
an adult, a man should, you know, listen once and then know what to do.
Well, an adult doesn't need to tell
Let's see,
somebody
what-
over and over to, so, like,
Well, apparently you made a video right before I talked to you cursing Mao. That wasn't good either, Chris.
why?
I mean, I don't think I specifically mentioned Mao when I talked to you, but I think you should have been able to infer that I don't want you cursing him either.
Why?
You know,
He put a bunch of dicks on my Wikipedia yesterday.
I used to kind of sympathize with you about how Mao was being mean to you, but then I realized that you're a bully and you don't respond to anything except, you know, mean things like that. Now I kind of think that Mao had the right idea. Because I was trying to be nice to you, and all you did was insult me.
Oh my god.
No, you misunderstand me. I am not a bully.
Wait, why do any of these
Oh,
trolls care this
you're
much
not.
with even a
Death threats,
yeah?
that's
Well,
not the
I
right
mean,
Not a
a
bully.
lot of times,
You are a troll,
a lot
though.
of
That's
time
for
on their
certain.
hands.
I am not a
Chris
troll.
offended China. Chris
Oh,
offended the China.
Although I
Bullshit.
did, although I did
Bullshit.
apologize.
Ever since Asperchew appeared, you've been doing nothing but trying to shut me down. Just like the trolls that try to shut you down. But the great Christian Weston Chandler, he's perfect. You know, nobody can attack him or parody him, but if someone else does something that he doesn't like, doesn't matter if it has nothing to do with them. Oh, there's going to be hell to pay.
Chris fakes an interruption by pretending to be his mother.
Excuse me a moment. Yes? Hey, Christian, listen. I need you to go play a cake in the kitchen. Oh, okay, Mom. I'll take care of it. And then go kitty out, would you? Sure. Right
Oh
now.
my god.
Yeah, my mom's telling me go.
He didn't
play
have to
cake,
say
so I gotta
anything.
Go, so,
He didn't.
is
He
there a number
could
I
have
can call
just.
you back at. So I can talk to you later.
I really don't want to give you a number because you troll me on the internet already. You'll probably troll me on the phone if I gave you my contact number. You go ahead. I know letting the cat out is probably going to be hard work and is going to make you want to sleep because I know your biological clock is all whacked out from all your stress because I know it's stressful trolling me.
Okay, he says that as if that doesn't happen, but actually, the truth of it is you're. Like, yeah, stress does make me really, really tired and sleepy all the time. Like, any time of the fucking day. So, what?
So.
I am not.
Yeah, but I would not, like, do
anyway.
the fucking voice,
yeah.
right? It's
Yeah,
more
no.
believable if you don't say a
Okay,
voice.
well,
It's
Chris,
more believable if you're just
but
like...
I want to let you know that that your
Yeah?
apology video was not satisfactory,
Oh, shit,
and
really?
you
Oh, fuck.
haven't
Okay,
even.
Hold on. I swear to God, I took it out. Yeah. Like, it's way more believable.
Apologize to Evan at all in your comic like I asked you to. So you go ahead and go, and I will talk to you later. I'll call you when you don't.
Well, by the way, I unblocked your email, so you can send your thoughts in typing as well.
Well, you know, such a gracious,
Never mind.
such a gracious allowance that you made there.
During this time,
You're welcome,
the explicitness
dumbass.
of the Wikipedia ads increased. This included an image parodying the sex act seen in the drawing She Came for Quick, which depicted Chris satisfying his naked mother with his fingers. He never made any mention of this. On February 4th, an
Wait,
ad
what? What?
in the drawing She Came for Quick, which depicted Chris satisfying his naked mother with his fingers.
What? What? What?
That's increased. This included an image parodying the sex act seen in the drawing She Came for Quick, which depicted Chris satisfying his naked mother with his fingers. He never made any mention of this. On February 4th,
Anna.
an ad appeared which stated that Christian had just passed away. Later that day, he had another call with Alec Benson Leary, who gave him an exhaustive list of 18 points that had to be addressed in Chris's next apology video. These included admitting Simone
I bet you right now, Gino's sitting down. Like, after the whole, everything has happened, I bet you Gino's sitting down and was like, I saw this. I saw this.
his original creation,
To the
admitting
quick,
to
not
calling
safe for
Alec
work leak.
naive,
Yeah,
apologizing
we've
for
gotten
depicting
through
in his
it, yeah.
comic that
Like
Alec
like he
possessed
leaked
female
his,
prisoners
like
in
the
his
nudes
basement,
got leaked and stuff like
violently
that. It's been
killing
through a
Simone
lot of
in
leaks.
his
It's not
comic,
safe for work leaks.
and promising to look sincere while giving the apology. Most of these points were addressed in a video recorded later that day.
First off, I'm not dead, and I have a few announcements to make.
Sometimes people like foreshadowing, but more subtle. People usually like subtle
I'm
foreshadowing.
alive, safe, well, and healthy. As for the announcements, I admit
What
Alec
the
has
fuck,
a
Steph?
sizable
No!
fan base, possibly greater than
No!
my own, currently. I originally had permission for you to summon you in my comics.
Do you realize do you realize chat is a bear? Like, this is chat. It would have to be a fucking bear. No. I would never let you guys defile my teddy bear chat like this.
Killing her later. I apologize to Alec for
His
calling
art not
him
safe for work?
naive
Yeah, he's
multiple
done
times.
not safe for work art.
And
Of Sonichu.
apologize to Mal. Here's a forgiveness blessing. Forgiveness blessing. There you go.
Oh my-
Forgive me, but I just had to dig a bunch of snow. It's snowing now. My car's stuck. And I apologize to Alec for taking Asperchew and his
At the special bears get defiled by
characters
using at the special bar.
for
What?
re-editing and whatnot.
What? Are you talking
There's
about?
my page. There'll be a page
Are you
later.
guys talking about Dancing
Just
Bear?
wanna know that.
Are you talking about Dancing
That was
Bear,
another
Mr.
apology I
Psychic?
made to him earlier about pretending my mother. I apologize for accusing him
Oh,
for
Lloyd is.
female
Lloyd for sure
entrapment
is.
and rumors about rape. It was never meant to be rape. It was just like, you know, he had those 4 rose shoes.
Wait, what? Did he say that? Okay, we're gonna go back. I'm not. I can't.
Re-editing and whatnot.
Don't ruin my
There's
little
my
teddy
page.
like
There'll
this.
be a page later. Explaining all that. That was another apology I made to him earlier.
Oh.
I apologize for accusing
Wait, what?
him earlier about pretending my mother.
Oh,
I
I
apologize
see.
for accusing him for female entrapment and rumors about rape. It was never meant to be rape. It was just like, you know, he had those 4 rose shoes in his basement, kept them in cages, treated them like hamsters, giant hamster wheels, water bottle, food pellets.
That's not any
No
better.
rape. Just hamsters.
That's not
Don't
any
rape a
better?
hamster.
That's not any better.
And I had no excuse for not updating up some days. But real life just happens, though. That's my only excuse, real life. Other than that, I have no excuse. And I apologize for disrespect in the mailbags and belating updates. Yeah, so with that,
Excuse me.
I'll leave you all with that. And I'm alive, safe, well.
Are you well, honey?
Have a
Are
good
you
day.
well?
Oh, and one more thing.
Haphazard, like peace sign?
I admit that I trolled Alec in a sense like I was trolled before, and I apologize for that. I didn't want to leave that detail out. I trolled Alec, and I apologize for that. And I will not troll him anymore. Okay.
On
He
February
really was
6th,
the first.
the
He
Wikipedia
really
was
did
locked
pioneer
to further
YouTube.
edits, allegedly due to a cease and desist order.
What? He really did pioneer YouTube
February
apologies.
6th, the Wikipedia was locked to further edits, allegedly due to a cease and desist order from Evan Christopher George.
What?
Chris was deeply saddened, but still continued to send some brief, lighthearted emails to the Wallflower. On the 8th, Alec called him again to talk about recent events.
Okay, here's just
just
swallow
called the-
noises. Thank you.
To see how things are going with, well, I know that Evan went forward with freezing the Wikipedia on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you thinking about that?
What am I thinking about that? I can't edit it. I can't edit squat.
Well,
And I was going to answer some more mailbag letters.
well,
I finally got my PC back and running after a weekend, not having it after a power failure.
well, that's good. I'm just, Evan, he got kind of impatient because he was waiting a long time for this.
Oh my god.
Do you have them
Alec is
finished?
starting to get.
The Simona death page and the apology page.
I'll have them upload either tomorrow or Wednesday, whenever the thing is unfrozen.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm just not satisfied with your apology video, and I don't think I'll be asking you to make another because it's become apparent to me that I don't think you really even understand what you did wrong. It was rather apparent that you didn't put any thought into why I wanted you to say those things at all.
Actually, I did get the point behind everything.
Yeah, there was even less emotion in your voice in that video than there is normally when you apologize for something. I mean, I've seen apology videos you made before.
I don't
and
care.
they're all
You broke it.
pretty
Yeah,
lackluster, but
Alec
this
is
one was
never.
just
Yeah,
slap
maybe
in the
Alec
face.
is the new Casey.
You said those things that I asked you to say because you thought that reading them off a list would get my ads off of your site. I took my ads off your site for the moment just because I don't really want Asperchu associated with your perennial legal troubles. But, if you do get Wikipedia back up, then my ads are going back because I'm not satisfied. That's if you get it up, Chris, because as far as I can tell, you don't really even care about Sonichu that much.
Oh, yes, I do.
Well,
I have everything in the pages.
Chris, I warned you numerous times over the past several weeks that someone was targeting you for a lawsuit over problems you were causing with Sonichu. And if I was warned that someone was targeting me for a lawsuit and they had grounds to sue me, I would deal with it right away. I would drop what I was doing. I mean, you had time, Chris. You had all the time in the world. Doesn't that seem reasonable to you? You don't go to school. You don't have a job. I asked you, what your day was like last time I talked to you. And you said that, you were sleeping until 11 in the morning.
Yup.
I mean, 11, Chris? That's ridiculous. I would kill to be able to, sleep in all day.
Fucking do it then, Alex, son of a fucking bitch. Fuck you. Hey, why don't you go to sleep right now, bitch? You don't need to sit here on the fucking phone call. Are you kidding me?
I have to get up early every day because I have things.
Oh,
I
boo-hoo.
I don't
Baby's got a
understand what
job.
This whole biological clock thing is that you keep falling back on.
You know what? Look it up on Wikipedia.
Look up what on Wikipedia?
Biological clock.
Biological clock is a phrase that women usually use to refer to their
Okay.
most fertile reproductive years. I really have no reason, no understanding of why you would apply that to yourself.
It's reference to sleeping schedule.
I don't have problems with sleeping.
Good for fucking you,
anything
Alec.
sleeping schedule.
Good for
think
fucking you. Hey, somebody dox Alec for me. No, I'm just kidding. Don't dox him. Don't dox him. Just kidding.
I think what happens with a lot of people when they have absolutely
Yeah,
nothing
little
to do
bitch
with their
boy has go
days,
bad because he's
that's
bossy
when their
boss.
sleep
He might
schedule
get
gets messed up.
angy wangy.
See, I have a
Fucking
routine. I have to go to
Jesus
work
Christ.
and I have to go to school
Oh,
and I work on my
no.
comic because I care about my comic.
Then
You don't have a job or school and you don't care about your comic, therefore
my
don't say
God.
otherwise. Pages. Listen,
Frozen. And I had to go through my school without.
I'm
PC
sorry.
the past
It's the new
weekend
Casey. I
because
can't hear them. At this
was on
point, I
power
can't hear them.
failure.
power failure? like the power was knocked out all weekend. I have Peter comes.
I don't care what you have. Alec is really sitting here like, well, I am. You know, that sounds just like fucking Jack. It's so fucking annoying.
What they had gotten was just the introductory HP Pavilion's blue screen, and then it would go into the
saying is you know, I've seen you've got like a 40-inch HD TV in there. You've got your PlayStation 3. You've got like a.
No, but it's not. He's actually not trying to help him. You know what I mean? Like, all these people are saying, like, oh, I'm trying to help you. You know, I'm telling you to get a job, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, but what are you really doing except berating him? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm skipping. Are you kidding me? Alec is only talking about themselves. Alec is like, I can do these things, and you can't.
Wall full of video games. Cost maybe, you know, if I wanted, but I own.
I mean, like, I get it. I understand, because they're like, okay, you should probably take a look at this behavior because it's not really all that healthy. But, like, obviously before that, he was like, you know, I don't really like any of your apology videos. You know, what else are you going to do for me? It's like, dude, okay, obvious. And we know that he's a troll, so.
Very few right now.
When are we going to watch? If you guys want to hear the skip lines that I'm skipping right now, it's Christian, A Comprehensive History, Part 24.
No, because
what job could Christian get realistically? Honestly, realistically, like, not. He's not. He can't. Right? It's one of those things where it's like, just leave him alone. That's what he likes. He likes to be left alone.
As soon as I'm done with them,
he just likes to do his comic and then do his thing.
Right
I have never come close to owning as many games. Sounds like a you fucking problem, Alec. Sounds like a you problem that you don't own as many games as fucking Chris, okay?
Chris, how many hours a week do you spend?
Why do you care?
2 or 4.
2 or 4 hours a week? A day, okay. That's an awful lot of time to.
I want y'all to know that yesterday I spent 6 hours just playing one game. Eat ass, Alec, and not mine.
You spent about your
bitch ass
video games. How many days? You don't care. You're
oh my god.
Competition. Know that?
If you don't consider him competition, why the fuck are you even? Do you know what I'm saying?
Because you actually care about their work and you play video games. All thing to do.
Me about to have an uncapped subathon?
When you do
6 hours, Lily, you're out of control. I'm out of fucking control.
You don't actually work on your.
I'll eat your. I know you will, Steph. I know.
And then when I'm nice to you, you continue.
Yeah, actually, you're right, Palter. I mean, I'm not completely convinced that they had recycling. Well, actually, they probably had recycling plants then, right? Like 2010. And then when I'm nice again, because I think to myself, I don't want to keep yelling because I'm not the kind of person. Then you kind of just shut the fuck up, Alex.
Do you have anything to say, Chris?
It's not an offering. You guys just offered to eat them.
Later that day, the Wikipedia site was wiped clean of all info, only to be replaced with a link to the Asperpedia.
Fine.
Chris made a video attacking those responsible the following day.
As much as it is to my dismay, I have to point out.
Hopeful, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're wrong there. Chris does not want to be left alone. Some of Chris White Knights have tried to get him to stop attention seeking. You know what? You're right. He is an attention seeker. It's true. But obviously, like, what's my point is just like, what is the point of a troll to really go and do all of this for? Like, all of this. These are the same people that are saying, you know, you can get a job, you can be responsible, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, then why the fuck are you arguing with this person? You know what I mean? I'm not going to go out and argue with the crazy guy down the street, okay? I'm not going to go out and argue with you know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Mr. Psychic, thank you so much for the biddies. Lily out here flexing on us about gaming, a.k.a. her vein about to burst on her forehead from Alec. I really am disgusted. Chris is his own recycling plant, much neighbor. Good one. Thank you for the biddies. Okay, but because Alex is a troll, you need to understand that Alec isn't serious about any opinions he's holding right now. All he's doing is typical manipulation tactic, while also feeling a moral right in berating him. Trolls have some interesting psychology behind them. Oh my god, you guys. Am I being manipulated right now on behalf of somebody else? Am I?
Confessions from them, and they have done so already. They took down my own Wikipedia. They even prohibited me from being able to make any updates because of that god dang Evan.
Can I have some head pats? Thank you,
If I
Sonic
could go
Max.
back to before November,
It doesn't matter. None of the, you're right. None of this matters. None of this matters.
That damn ED pay.
Me getting passionate over
never had to
nothing.
deal with you damn dirty
It's
troll.
so bad. Thank you
know
for that
you're
realization
now,
paragraph.
And I have suffered through so
Ashura.
much torment.
Thank
And this
you.
one
Thank
just
you for
really
the
just
patties.
takes the cake.
I feel like a dumbass.
And you all just want a response from me. You get one hell of a response.
Oh no.
And all my true loyal fans can blame those on the Astropedia, those four, because they have done the wrongest.
How does he keep
They
on
took
losing
away
access to his
that
websites?
which
Trolls?
inspired their own
Learning about
comic
Christian
pages.
might be TOS.
They
I think
destroyed
documentaries aren't.
what was undestroyable.
It's kind of like if
What
I
can
watched,
be.
if I watched a crime documentary on Ted Bundy, I don't think it'd be a TOS.
Rebuilt. And I will rebuild it
Thank you, Skeptical.
with my own help and my own funds.
Yeah, I've been doing this for since August, so
I
Twitch,
have
just
people on the
message me,
inside.
Twitch-chan,
The
just
Wikipedia
message
will
me
be
if
back
it's
up.
TOS, because I don't really know.
And I never wanted to kill Simona. But I was practically blackmailed by that goddamn Evan.
No rats. I mean,
I would have him in a psychic
no, they
link
don't. They don't. Yeah, they don't show the
within
Nazi
my
War stuff.
psychic powers, frozen in time.
Sorry, I'm totally
then
like
I would
skipping
put
through
him
all
in the
this in my
jail
brain because
cell.
I'm like, yeah.
As with the same fate between Alec, Sean, and Mao. And after what they have done unto me
It's true,
so
hopeful.
far, which they did not have to do, but they did. And they are all guilty of tormenting me
Neil
like
Armstrong
they
is
have.
now boarding. Welcome to Level Airlines.
I
Hope you have
would
a safe and
them
enjoyable flight.
executed.
Oops, my bad.
And I don't care what they think or what they say. This is my stand against you four. Rot in hell!
Oh my god, the way he said hell kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, everybody else, have a good day. I'm still
The music
shoveling
kicked in, the
snow
music
and
kicked in.
drawing and coloring, regardless of there being a website or not. Good day.
As a result, he did indeed kill off Simone LaRoche in the story, which seemed to have satisfied Evan, as the Wikipedia returned virtually back to normal on Valentine's Day, with the ads for Asperchu replaced with ones for Sonichu Revolution, which was a comic created by Alec during the downtime of the Wikipedia. According to Leary, due to the troubles of the site and Christian's frequent tardiness, he felt that it was his duty to give Sonichu fans what they wanted, and offered them his own version of the proposed Sonichu reboot, which addressed the ongoing copyright issue by brutally murdering copyright-infringing characters. In the meantime, Christian posted an update on his blog, writing that he would continue working on his comic, and that things with his girlfriend were going well. He then resumed answering mailbags, which have been backlogged since before the lockdown of the site. For Mailbag 52, he adopted a new strategy to answer difficult and offensive letters. He replied to 10 challenging correspondences with the same response. Your letter has been read fully, and your thoughts have been imputed and accepted for better improvement. Thank you for your time and
Wow,
efforts.
okay, we'll take it, we'll
He
take
abandoned
it.
this
Also,
tactic
boom
from
headshot.
Mailbag
Thank you so much for the
53
biddies. I
onwards.
really appreciate it. Thank you,
Despite
thank you.
Alec's best efforts to make Christian aware of Sonichu's damning legal issues, it seemed that everyone except Chris knew that Sonichu could never truly come to fruition, as it was, in essence, an extension of its creator, an amalgam of ideas taken from various pop culture sources, existing in a nonsensical fantasy world, destined to fail.
Oh my god. So dramatic. So dramatic. How damn. I know, dark. Okay, I'm starting to get hungry, so let me go get some snackies, if that's okay with you guys. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, hold on. Let me just mute my mic, but we're gonna let the clip roll because of the intro. And I also, if you guys get worried because the video's starting, I can hear it. Because I have what do they call that? What is free wire? No. What are headphones that don't have to be plugged in? Bluetooth headphones. Wireless, thank you. Free wire, I hate my fucking self.
What made him this way? What is the attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan. On February 18th, 2010, Christian asked Alec Benson Leary to call him to discuss the new ads on the Wikipedia.
Yeah, I got your email. Looks like you wanted to
Yeah.
talk.
I'm back.
What's up?
Oh God,
Okay,
he
well,
called him.
just to let you know, I'm in the middle of dinner right now, so I'll have to make this short. But, yeah,
God.
I am a bit concerned about the fact that you could see with the oversized ads on the Wikipedia. I mean, the smaller banner ad, that was okay. But, no, you had to go and add a whole...
Chris.
Do the big page.
Chris.
Yeah.
You asked me to call you right at 9:30, and when I do, you're eating dinner. Chris, if you're going to ask someone to go out of their way for you for something, you should probably actually allow them to do so and not act like you are inconvenienced when they do.
That's
That's
fair
just a
point.
suggestion. But do you remember how I told you that if you met my requirements exactly, I wouldn't remove the ads, but if you failed to meet my requirements, the ads would get worse? So you failed to meet my requirements.
Okay, have a good lunch,
You
psychic.
did meet Evan's requirements, apparently. Evan is happy with you, and I'm proud of you for doing that, because Evan he's satisfied that you killed Simona. However, I am not Evan, and I had different requirements than Evan.
They discussed the ads for Sonichu Revolution.
Now, listen, your kind pages, it should stay on your website.
What do they call it?
Alone. I do not want
Demands,
your
yeah,
pages
my
on
demands, not
website.
my requirements.
It only shows
These are my
pages.
demands, is what he says.
Oh, it's kind of too bad that I bought ad space on your website, and when I gave you multiple opportunities to get out of me having web space or ad space on your website, you didn't take them. How many times was I gracious enough to give you an extremely easy way out of all of this? And if I remember correctly, I did talk about how you are the luckiest person in the world
You
to
are
have
the luckiest
competition
person
like
alive.
me who would be so generous and go out of his way to help his competition. Because I don't want to just take over everything. I don't want.
I thought you said he wasn't competition.
Yeah.
I thought you
That's
said
not
he wasn't
fun.
competition.
You kind of want to be the only artist in existence. I don't know why you want that.
I never said that I did not want other artists to.
Well, you said it with your actions.
It's true.
but not
It's
with
true.
words directly.
You know why he's more
okay,
dickish?
well,
You know why he's more dickish? Well, actually, like, Blue Spike is a dick just out there, right? But this guy is just being a dick in hiding, which makes it even more fucking upsetting. You know what I mean? This is like full gaslighting.
Perhaps my actions were misunderstood in this case.
Oh, not misunderstood in the least. Oh, no, your actions were very clear. You slandered and smeared me as much as you possibly
He's
could.
got real
You put
abusive
all of
boyfriend
your effort
energy.
into
You're right.
trashing
You're
me
right.
Rather than building up your own comic.
Yeah.
It's hard to misunderstand that. It's hard to misunderstand, you repeatedly hanging up on me. You've been out of commission for like 3 weeks. You haven't done shit for your fans. When are you going to come back with your comic?
Why do you care, Alec?
I'm up to a few pages in book number 11 where I have drawn that far, and I'm about halfway colored through all those pages which I drew up.
How many pages is that?
Like over 30 now. I'm going to upload all those pages, all the main pages, in a bundle, in a bunch, on my birthday, which is next Wednesday.
Oh,
okay, well,
he's doing
until
something for his
then, I think I'll just keep
birthday.
uploading Sonichu Revolution because I want to please your fans, even if you don't. Chris, why would you?
I gave him I put up a new page yesterday as well.
So yep, I saw that actually. That one page plus, I think you had 2 pages where you killed Simona. So that's 3 pages total. in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, anyway.
I do 2 pages a day. That means I've uploaded.
Yeah, I
in the
think you
past
said this
15
before
days,
too,
I've
Zeta.
uploaded
Oh,
30
most people
pages a
say
month.
that. Most people say that like
When's your
it
birthday,
peaked
like
with
8 days from
liquid
now?
and everything else. It's just like whatever and sad.
We're not 8 days. My birthday is on the 24th of February.
My mistake. So 6 days. Okay, well I'll have 12 new pages by then, in addition to the 30 I've already uploaded.
Good for you, Alex.
I'm
Shut the
sorry, I
fuck
didn't
up.
know when your birthday was.
Well, I specifically stated on the on my bio page on the Wikipedia, and then a couple other places, the 24th of February,
Hey, Chris.
1982.
Yeah, he
Chris,
is very
when is my
condescending.
birthday?
I don't know. I did not study your bio. I did not
Well,
study
Chris,
your bio.
Chris, it's on my bio page on the Asperpedia. Why wouldn't you know it?
Is it?
Well, I did not make
Is
any
it though,
notes
Alex?
for
You know your
because-
birthday. Don't you know mine?
He didn't say that you're
Chris, I'm
supposed
kind
to.
of hurt.
Okay, well, I apologize
Oh, my
for that. And after we're done here, I'll go to your bio page and learn, put in my mind when your birthday is.
Nah, you don't have to do that. Don't worry about it. I'd rather you work on pages than go look up info about me. Like, as soon as we're done with the call or whatever, just get to work on it. I mean, if you, it really doesn't matter if you're partially completing some things, because if you don't put out any product, then you're, by the way, have you been
Why do you
reading it?
care?
I
Why
don't
do you
wanna-
care so
Left
much?
and Right. That's no good. It's just terrible. Don't go killing characters. That just does not work.
How many comic books and TV shows?
Why do you
That's
care
just
so
totally
much? Why do you
sad.
care so much?
Plus, to do it in such a gory way, it's just terrifying. It's like
Yeah, I
any-
guess
it's
Chris
like
did
any
imply
other
that.
Saw
You're right.
movie.
I can't
Think
stand
about
Alec
the first
either.
trap in
Hold on,
Saw
let me
6.
finish my banana and
Did
then
you
I'll
like
do my
those
smile
movies?
noises.
Yeah, but I mean, still, that's Hollywood magic. That's
Well-
that the people that acted in those movies are still alive and well. They just
Oh,
didn't hold
right.
up.
I forgot, because comic characters are real people, and apparently I'm guilty of multiple homicide now.
It's true. He
Chris,
can't.
you remember when you killed Simona because we strong-armed you into it because you refused to do it willingly? Are you guilty of homicide now?
I have a question for you.
Oh,
You said
please.
you like Sonichu. Why did
Yeah.
you Why did you draw him killing himself?
I didn't draw Sonichu killing himself. I said Sonchu. Your car, I don't want to say Autobot because it was trademarked, but
Okay,
well,
but it's not
excuse me,
your,
well,
right?
Understood.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
I'm...
that was
Yeah.
that was wrong. I mean, that was like you're killing my vehicle. It's like you're making me have to pay like.
No, Chris,
I'm
I didn't
making
kill
you
I didn't kill him. He committed suicide. He was the...
I thought it was his Sanchu. Hello? Skip, good one. All right, here's your swallow noises, and thank you for fix your darn posture, Zero. And also, Ninko Ninko ni. I don't remember the rest of the words, but Ninko Ninko ni. Yeah, he was like, no, Chris, I didn't kill him. But at the same time, it's like, wait, I thought you guys were supposed to have your own separate entities?
depressed because he had a name that he hated, and all the other Autobots made fun of him.
The other Autobots do not make fun of each other for their names.
No, they make fun of
The
Sanju.
Autobots,
He's
Chris,
not an
look
Autobot.
at what he says in that page. He says that he hates his name because it's not a strong, manly Autobot name. Why would he lie?
yeah, well, I did not. I'm not the one that drew my car, my Autobot, to say that. I did not. You
But I
did
did.
that, pretending to be me in a sense.
I wasn't pretending to be you.
explain it.
So that's
Chris,
not his
look
car.
at the page. Do you see on the comic page where it says copyright 2010 Alec Benson Leary? I'm pretty sure that shows that I was not pretending to be you.
Yeah, well,
I
still,
was
you did not
actually
have,
pretending to
you
be
have no right. You had no right in killing a character that was originally.
I want to
mine.
hear. I would skip, but I want to
have
hear.
never
I want to hear
said-
what he says about
I have
this.
never said personally had died. When a character dies, I would let everybody know myself. Anybody else who makes up who says outside of my jurisdiction, it's just a whole bunch of bogus baloney.
Well, maybe I can say it's a parody, and that'll make it okay, right? If Sonic Revolution is a parody, would that be okay?
Yeah.
It would?
I would accept that, yeah. And plus, don't make them so big. Maybe like 3/4 of the current size. 3/4.
Nah. Then no one can read the text.
I should have those pages on your Asperpedia. People could just go over there and read them for themselves.
I'm keeping
But you were-
I'm keeping the fans there for you,
Oh
Chris.
my god.
Like some attack.
That they got
Sorry.
disconnected.
So I'm pretty sure that house is not
Wait.
seeing that video tour of your house right now. And I want to let you know that I actually have seen it. So
Thank you, James.
I'm pretty
Appreciate
sure
it.
that house is
Okay. Good night,
can you hear me?
Scuttlefish. Rest well. Thank you.
Hello.
Chris attempts to convince Alec that they got disconnected by pressing random numbers on his phone and then hanging up.
Chris, are you pressing buttons?
Alec calls him back shortly after.
Hey, Alec?
Hey, Chris, did we get disconnected there?
Yeah, afraid we did. Happens
Yeah.
to me between me and my girl pal
Oh
as
my
well
God.
in our conversation sometimes. Reception
Oh.
goes back
Alec addresses
time of night.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, glad I got you
Yeah.
back.
Alec addresses Chris's negative opinion of gay people and a plot point in his story concerning a cure for homosexuality.
Oh my
What
god.
about that no gays equals you have an idea?
What two things?
Chris, do you a world
No.
is a better place? That's no gays? Connect.
Okay,
What is
I'm getting an incoming call
world's better?
because there will be less risk of those. Yeah,
What
them to die.
What do you Oh, you mean instead of heaven?
Yeah.
So you're saying gay people go to hell?
Yup. That's what he's saying. He's a
so are you-
homophobe.
You're a Christian then? If
Yeah.
you believe that?
All right, now he's
What's,
gonna try to. We've
you
had
know,
this a million
it's been a while
times.
since
We've
I've,
we've
read
gone
a
through
Bible.
this
Where
a
in
million
The Bible
times.
is that whole gays go to hell thing. I'm not a
Well,
Christian,
that's
so I don't have to read the Bible, but you're a Christian. When's the last time you read the Bible?
Yeah, I have read the Bible. But
You're
of course
sitting
it's
here
not-
judging people based off their sexuality without even knowing, like, you know, what parts of the Bible. Hey, you know what else the Bible condemns? Black magic.
Why, Alec?
Well-
Do you do shit with
How
black
many times have you
magic?
tried to curse people?
Oh.
Cursing is black magic.
That's a fair point.
Curse ye ha me ha.
Yeah, these. I mean, I guess. Yeah. I guess the episodes would be
that's-
shorter.
I have no comment to that.
Okay, well, let's go back to the gay thing because, you know, we've established that you don't really know a whole lot about the religion you claim to believe in.
Excuse me.
Why do you sigh so much?
Why do you
I'm a little
care?
tired right now. I had to actually clean.
Just say
floors.
it. Just say I
cleaned the
don't
kitchen
like
again
talking to
today.
you.
We all get tired, but
So?
Anyway, yeah.
I want to
Okay.
see you put real effort into your thing.
Shut the fuck up.
I told you the character, and you
I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired
bombulate you. Besides, you yelled at me. Asked you, Chris, why do you not?
of being this.
Chris, I
heard
want
that
to
Chris-
people, but you get mad when they do it to back of
Oh my
stress,
god. We're
attack,
moving on. Sorry.
or you're being.
when I'm
He
tired.
that's what it is. Like what makes me so angry cuz he's like why he's like nitpicking every single thing. And yeah, it definitely makes me feel like a fucking like bad boyfriend, you know? Like you should bag up your belches and sell them. Would people buy them? That's a real question.
I'm just tired right now. The pages. It's completed.
If you
Okay.
want
Yeah,
to,
don't worry. I'll just.
Like Alec is just
Yeah,
trying to
but,
keep
uh,
going and
yeah,
keep
but-
going. You get it? So
What?
Please stop running away from me.
I don't like you.
I'm
I
not
can
running
run away
away
from you
to
if I want. I
End
don't
the
like
conversation
you.
because I'm making you feel bad.
Yeah, and
Presenting, you know.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, well, with that,
I want you guys to know that if you guys are making me feel bad or just unpleasant, like I will literally run away from you and say ew.
Man the fuck up. Chris.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up,
Possibly
Alec.
sometime
In
in
my
February,
fucking ass.
Chris recorded a
I'm getting
video
so
of
angry. I'm
himself
getting so
sticking his
fucking angry.
penis in the snow. This video was leaked much
Wait, I'm sorry. What? What?
Chris recorded a
Man the fuck up, Chris.
Shut up, Alec.
possibly sometime in February. Chris recorded a video of himself sticking his penis in the snow. This video was leaked much later and credited as an entry for an online
Welcome back,
contest to
Blair!
promote the upcoming film.
What did you
Jackass
miss? Oh,
3D,
you
made by
missed
the stunt and prank
nothing
troupe
until now.
Jackass.
So you
However,
did a pretty good
the
job.
contest was held in summer and autumn of 2010, during which time no snow fell in Chris's area. Whether or not this was a troll-inspired idea is uncertain.
Hi, I'm Christian Chandler, and this is Frozen Stalactite. I'm going to put my dick in the snow, and I'm going to leave it in there for about 15 minutes. Currently, it's 12:38 according to my cell phone clock. If there's one clock you cannot change, it's the one on your cell phone.
He was like, yeah, one clock you can't change, the one on your cell phone. Me changes the clock on my fucking cell phone.
See y'all in 15 minutes. Yeah, about 6 minutes in now. Ooh, boy, it's cold. I've had about 6 minutes in now. I've had previous experience with freezing my dick, and I've even stretched it a bit. Right, I'll be checking back in 7. Alrighty, it's 12:53.
He did say he had to be erect.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It feels blue. God, look at all that snow all over me. There's the hole again. Kids, that is definitely something. Everybody, I dare say that is one stunt you should not try at home. Peace out.
During this time, Chris continued to converse with the Wallflower, attempting to develop their relationship, which was still a friendship with no signs of it going further. She suggested that they collaborate writing a story about owls, with Christian contributing some of his own story ideas. On February 20th, he answered mailbag 56,
Do
which
I
ended
not
up
fear
being his
asking for the
last.
content for this?
He gave
the
very
context,
short.
the context was not even there. Like it just jumped over, and apparently it like was for like a Jackass competition, like a competition for the show Jackass. But
Replies to all the letters, and continued to confirm the existence of a
you
new
don't
sweetheart,
see Chris
but did
fucking
not
the snow.
elaborate
He's
further
just
on
like
that
laying
topic.
on top of it, but still.
On February 23rd, a day before his 28th birthday, Christian uploaded a video in which he declares that his birthday
28th
should be a national
birthday.
holiday, reciting a slightly altered version of a speech seen in the 1996 blockbuster
What?
Independence Day.
What is he saying?
Good morning.
What is
In
he
less
saying?
than an hour, Sanchu fans from here will join others from around the world, as you will be witnessing the largest personal change in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for us all today.
Oh
We
my
cannot be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Perhaps it is fate that today is Mexico's Flag Day. And we will once again be saluting an image of our freedom. Not just from trolling, loneliness, or persecution, but also from heartbreak. We are fighting for our right to love, to be honest. And when the sun sets today, the 24th of February will no longer be known as only a Mexican holiday, but as today, Sancho fans declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We are going to live on. We are going to survive. To celebrate today, we celebrate our Christian Love Day.
Wow.
Viewers noticed some peculiarities with the video. Firstly, the camera quality is decidedly better than Chris's usual offerings, and also the camera itself was being held by someone else. Chris later stated that he had no knowledge of his speech's connection to Independence Day, since it was written for him by a friend.
Wow.
This friend was in fact the camera operator for the video, and was likely the same person that had accompanied Kim Wilson in their past excursions, and had filmed the rolling and trolling video. This man made
Well,
another appearance in a video
I feel like he
uploaded
has
the
an
following
actual
day,
friend.
called Magical Man Potion, in which Chris is seen concocting a magical potion that would transform him for the better, referencing either the 1963 or the 1997 film The Nutty Professor.
Anyways. Today is National Lily Love Day. Wow.
We're gonna make us a concoction today.
I hate that voice. I hate that voice.
Hello, everybody. Hello, skull.
I've declared it. 818 is National Lily Love Day. Happy Lily Love Day. Thank you, everybody.
Hurry.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hopeful Plage, Ella, Scap, Rogue, Thomas. Oh. Amazing. Trev, Bleh, thank you.
The man emerges from under the table, wearing the
Stinky,
Asperture medallion
Aurum.
around his neck.
Romeo, Zeru, Luigi, thank you. Velvet, thank you. Broski, thank you.
Wow.
Darkness, thank you. Do we have to? No. Sonic, thank you. Moody, thank you. Professor, Josuke, thank you. Name,
good.
thank you. Zeru, thank you. Again. Dell, thank you. Thank you.
Anxious.
Trev, thank you.
Frisky. I wonder where a guy like me could go.
What the fuck?
Get a little action.
What the fuck?
You know?
Oh my god, that's his
I
pen!
bet you I know. I just... Oh, I need to work on...
This is like a real friend, dude.
Our needs to work on the time length.
Oh.
To be continued.
Thank you, 86.
He became the first known non-family
Also,
member
Cowboy,
to
thank
enter
you for
not
the
only
biddies.
the
I
Chandler
appreciate it. And thanks
household,
for fixing
but
our
also
posture.
Chris's room. Due
What
to
is
his
his diet,
appearance in
though?
this
Damn, Chris
video,
glow
he
up?
became known by the
The
trolls
potion,
as the
duh.
Magical Man.
Magical
He
Man!
also made his presence known in the second video uploaded on Christian's birthday. In this offering, Chris attempts to explain to the Magical Man the customized quirks of his PlayStation 3 menu, while he sits listening to Chris.
Can you imagine actually going into Chris's fucking room, though? Can you imagine?
And pointing the camera at the TV screen.
South Park theme. It makes the noises when you between it. That's
Truly a magical man.
circle.
He's a magic man.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh wait a minute. One for triangle. Yeah.
That's really yellow.
That's a really
How do you
yellow.
sign into the PlayStation Network?
Alright, well first off you want to make sure your system, your console is up to date with version 3.15, which you find that out after you log in. You get your PlayStation 3 internet
Right.
capable.
That's true, Bacteria. You would
And then,
know,
of course,
right?
You put in your, of course, my online ID, sign your little bit
How about
you.
me? I am Christian. I like that.
Yeah, that works.
As Chris continues to explain the customization capabilities of his gaming device, his guest takes his camera away from the screen and pans around the room, documenting the plethora of items on Christian's walls, including a Playboy magazine centerfold.
Wait,
Documenting
wait,
device.
hold on.
As Chris continues to explain the customization capabilities of his gaming device, his guest takes his camera away from the screen and pans around the room, documenting the plethora of items on Christian's walls,
Interesting.
including a Playboy magazine centerfold
Why would he do
of
that?
cartoon character Marge Simpson, various Sonichu drawings, and his wall of originals.
Why would he do that?
Check out all, or you can get these Babylicious things.
Oh, cool. Second row in the middle, down one. Oh, it was Dita Fun. For some reason, I thought it was Betty Page for a second.
Organized alphabetically. I don't see Babe Page. Of course, you could preview these as well, even.
Okay, but at the same time, like, is this how far you would go to troll? To actually be in that fucking house? Marge had a Playboy centerfold? You interested, Green Beans?
Full screen.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
Also on his
Sorry, I'm
birthday,
eating my
a troll
snackies.
hacked into his PlayStation Network account.
Oh god.
This troll would soon come to be known as Surfshack Tito, assuming the identity of Tito Makani, a supporting character from the Nickelodeon cartoon series Rocket Power.
Right? I wonder how.
On February 25th, Christian uploaded the final pages of Sonichu Issue 10, completing the book. The comic, which solely consists of episode 21, Director Amenities, begins with a recap of Christian being pulled out of the time void, but in this version, there is more dialogue. He claims that during his absence, he traveled to the year 2015 and took part in a medical study. While he was there, he met a hot woman named Lovely Weather, who happened to have been the wife of Chris's future self and the mother of their daughter, Crystal.
Jesus Christ.
She mistook the current day Chris for the future Chris, so they went back home together
Menno,
and had
hi!
sex. According to Chris, the medical study's aim was to find
Bless says never underestimate trolls. In a game I play, there's a really well-known troll that spent 75,000 USD to try and troll someone. Oh no, trolls! Oh no, trolls that give me money. That's awful. I would hate that. Terrible. Boo, boo.
find a cure for homosexuality, but they needed a sample of pure, untainted,
Hopeful, thank you
straight
for the
blood.
biddies. I appreciate
So
it.
Chris offered them a sample of his own
Chris was
blood.
warning us of the real
They
purpose of the
successfully
COVID
began
vaccine.
produ-
Wait, what? What is he giving off for? Hold on. There is a vaccine something. Hold on.
Was to find a cure for homosexuality, but they needed a sample of pure, untainted, straight blood. So Chris offered them a sample of his own blood. They successfully began producing syringes filled with the cure for homosexuality, with Chris obtaining
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
2 of them, one of which was to be administered to Reldnak to turn him back into a straight
That would be awful. I would not like a
Chris
vacation in the
revealed
Cayman
that Kel,
Islands with a
the trainer
complimentary
of the
yacht.
Raichu, who morphed into Rosechu in episode 1, was Natesurk's sweetheart, and was waiting
No!
for him to come
Lloyd,
home.
Lloyd, stop it.
Christian
Don't bring
asks
up Matt.
Magic-chan to
Matt,
transfer the vaccine crates
there-
from the future back to the present
there could be
and
pressure.
administer them
Don't
to
do
the
that.
local medical facilities. He telepathically informs his allies to prepare and meet him at the 4 Cents Garbage Building at 2:30 p.m. to execute a yet unknown plan. In preparation, Chris Chan Sonichu visits the Sonichu site filing facility, a physical manifestation of his website, Sonichu.
He's so cute. Wait, if it's a vaccine, doesn't mean his own comic says he is a
Net to gather
closeted
necessary
homosexual?
items, which he then teleports to his mail
no?
office. He then meets with present-day lovely weather and sets up their first date, setting the foreseen
Their
future
first
in
date?
motion.
Hello?
He then pays a visit to the Quickfill Board of Directors, a previously unheard-of government body. What follows are the preview pages first shown in October 2008, in which Chris reveals that his high school ring is the true source of all his powers, and declares his devotion to his sweetheart, Blanca, who by the time of the official release of Sonichu Issue 10 was irrelevant to Christian and the story.
Oh, damn.
Chris Chan then fights off Reldnak, who wanted Chris to join his dark, gay way of life. Before Reldnak could turn Chris gay, Chris quickly takes out the syringe with the cure for homosexuality and stabs Reldnak through his medallion, shattering it, telling him to metaphorically drink his blood. Chris telekinetically transports Reldnak back to Kel, who laments that all this time he never wore a shirt. By 2:30 p.m., all the Chaotic Combo members have gathered in front of the 4 Cent Garbage Building. Sonichu puts on the beanie Chris had won for his participation in the Parappa the Rapper contest. Chris takes his Guitar Hero controller out of the trunk of his car
God.
and morphs into his real-life self, editing himself into the pages.
Oh my
wearing a different shirt
God!
than is depicted in the comic. He apologizes for the continuity error by stating that the correct shirt was in the laundry pile at the time the photos were taken. His car transforms into Sonchu and assembles itself into a stage to host a live performance by Christian and the Hedgehog Boys. Christian's camera failed to capture the entirety of his body, so he
Borshak is
completed
now
it
boarding.
by
Welcome to
combining
Global
photos of
Airlines.
his
Hope you have
upper
a
body
safe and
and his
enjoyable
legs.
flight. Oh my
They
god.
perform a song called Revive Zordon, which is the song Cat Scratch Fever by Ted Nugent, with original lyrics by Christian. Chris overlaid the Guitar Hero colored markers of the note highway
I can't believe Christian like pioneered actual fucking parody songs, parody music.
of the song onto himself. The song refers to a character from the TV series Power Rangers, and Chris calls for the original actors and characters of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to reunite. This musical display successfully manages to throw the structural integrity of the 4 Cent Garbage Building into question, as it begins to rumble and crumble due to the power of rock music. The inhabitants of the top floor, Clyde
true, like-
Cash, Beale, Jack Thaddeus, Jason Kendrick Howell, and his slave mistress, Kathleen, discuss an escape strategy.
Jesus Christ.
Howell proclaims that unlike the others,
Was he using
he is
photos of
straight
himself in the
and vows
comic
to
for
escape
fun?
with Kathleen and settle down in a house in the suburbs. They enter an escape
What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm just confused. Yeah, no, it's just part of the story. Part of the story is like he becomes like real or whatever. I don't know. Do you guys read that?
pod, and
There's so much going on here. There's so much going on here. So much. Too much.
fly away. Beale has a change of heart and goes to hide in the basement shelter until the troubles settle. Jack and Clyde had to decide whether to get killed by Chris or die by suicide. They decide to kill themselves by jumping down the 72-story elevator shaft, expressing remorse for slandering Christian like they did. While his aim was to depict a display of depravity, Christian inadvertently created a tragic but touching moment when Clyde Cash and Jack Thaddeus jumped to their deaths while holding hands.
Wow.
Meanwhile, the
Kinda
Rock Band's
nice.
Raucous Rock display literally brings down the 4 Cents garbage building, taking the websites.
Hold on, sorry. Revise Zordon and get the Power Rangers back together, which was most awesome compared to today's crappy Power Rangers.
Band's Raucous
Feifei's here? Oh my god, Feifei! Hi! Hi, honey. How you doing? What are you watching? Nothing good. Nothing good. It's Chris Chan, A Comprehensive History. But also, hi, Feifei. How you doing, hun?
Rock display literally brings down the 4 Cents garbage building, taking the websites Encyclopedia Dramatica and 4chan with it, destroying every single bit of data.
The Muffin is
There were
downboarding.
about
Welcome to Global Airlines.
1,500
Hope you have a
people
safe and
in the
enjoyable
lower
flight.
71st floors. Chris then gives a detailed
Lily broke my
breakdown of the
lady-
numbers
No!
of injuries and deaths.
Hello? Why would I break it? Hello? It's, if anything, it's Chris. Hello?
They call for ambulances to help those affected.
Time to die. It's fine.
Christian sheds a single tear for the destruction for which he is responsible. Magi-chan comes back from the future and informs Christian that with the help of water treatment and medical facilities, over the next 6 months, the vaccine will be dispensed into the world's drinking supplies. Calculating
Okay,
that by February
rude. I would
24th,
give
2009,
Feifei a lot
they
of
will
good
have
lady
successfully
boners. Okay,
eradicated
thanks.
homosexuality. Because of this fact, February 24th will be declared Christian Love Day, and will serve as a second Valentine's Day to be celebrated by people in straight love, rejoicing the extinction of all homosexuality
Just
and
like today is
asexuality.
Lily Love Day.
Chris is
Lily
then
Love Day.
surprised by the sudden appearance of Meg Griffin from Family Guy, who heard Christian's band playing from a quarter mile away.
Oh
They
my
both
god.
reveal
Oh
that
my
they are
god.
fans
He's
of each
gonna
other,
write himself
and she
with
gives
Meg.
him a
He wrote himself with Meg. Oh my god. Meg Griffin. Meg Griffin.
kiss. After expressing wishes for meeting up again in the future, Megan departs, and once out of Chris's line of sight, she reveals that she was in fact Sylvana Rosechew in disguise, trolling him. Chris then all of a sudden declares remorse for offending homosexuals over the course of the previous
Oh,
few
God.
pages, and states that he only did it to convince others that he and the Sonichu characters were heterosexuals. He acknowledges that his fanbase seemingly decreased in numbers due to the widespread backlash, hence the reason why this apology was produced. Right after, Christian and Sonichu use the 7 Sonichu crystals to transform into Colossal Chris-chan and Ultra Sonichu respectively. Colossal flies back to the mayor's office, where he is
I really was gonna say that. I really was gonna say that. He literally made himself get trolled in his own fucking comics. In his own comics, he too gets
greeted by
trolled.
Patty, who tells him that his sister Crystal was kept safe inside the dark mirror. Christian walks in and pulls her out, leaving her to be tended to by Patty and the secretary, Allison Amber, who called an ambulance for Crystal. Colossal Chris-chan then rendezvous with Ultra Sonichu in Minnesota, outside the home of Alec Benson Leary. They break into his house and locate his computer, which is said to be a Hexbox pavilion. Chris inserts his
What the
finger
fuck
into a
is a
USB
Hexbox
port,
pavilion?
which allows his consciousness to travel into the inner workings of the computer and log in as an administrator. He promptly deletes all files on the Asperpedia, blocks the IP addresses of Alec, Evan, Sean, and Mao, and then deletes their accounts. He also takes a dating simulator game for the Hexbox called Don't Be Nervous Talking to Girls, and complains that it is not available on the PlayStation Network. He says that he will reformat it for PS3 and check it out later. Meanwhile, Ultra Sonichu goes into Alec's room and comments that his artwork is poor. He then spots Asperchew, accompanied by Christian's redesigned versions of Leary's redesigned versions of Sonichu and the chaotic
That is so funny. That is so funny. Okay, hold on. Listen to this. Listen to this.
accompanied by Christian's redesigned versions of
Wait.
poor. He then spots Asperchew, accompanied by Christian's redesigned versions of Leary's redesigned versions of Sonichu and the chaotic combo in the
What?
backyard. They
What?
announce that the original Sonichu is the savior for whom they have been waiting. Alex Sonichu begs for Christian's forgiveness for being forced by Alec to follow Liquid Chris instead. The characters reveal that they all have Asperger's, and that Alec treats them badly. They announce that they want to have new personalized names. They also claim that Leary kept 4 caged roast chews in his basement. Ultra Sonichu cures them of their Asperger's and greatly boosts their confidence levels. Asperchu gets an extreme electric makeover and transforms into Mitch Sonichu. Chris blows up Alec's hexbox and comes outside.
I'm so confused.
The new revitalized Sonichus and Roastchus bow down before him, treating him like a god. But Chris tells them that they are in breach of the first commandment of the Bible. He appreciates the gesture regardless. They are suddenly ambushed by Metal Asperchu, which is quickly defeated. Alec Benson Leary himself appears outside of the panels, and his Sonichus and Roastchus charge at him to beat him up. Chris states that he will teleport Alec's slave Roastchus to safety. Christian then devotes the entirety of the following page to proclaim that Alec's reimagined characters have no relation to his own, and that only Chris's original Sonichu pages detail the true events of the aforementioned characters. Ultra Sonichu brings the former Roastchu slaves to a soup hotel, where they can attempt to rebuild their lives.
Not yet.
Outside, Sonichu comes across a 78-year-old
Yeah, these are
Jamaican
writings of a
veteran
psychopath,
named Enos,
for sure.
a parody of the troll-created Sonichu, offering him narcotics. He telepathically communicates with Magi-chan, who sends police over to his location to deal with Enos. Ultra Sonichu then flies to the private villa of corrupted citizens and uses the power of the Sonichu crystals to unbrainwash all followers of Slawil Rayam and Count Graduan. After all the jerk-ops and managers broke free from Slawil's mind control and left the PVCC, colossal Chris Chan arrives to confront her. He takes Graduan's wand and smashes it. He briefly fights with Slawil, defeating her. She reassures the readers that she is not dead, but rather paralyzed. Christian then delivers a special announcement to his citizens in the Quickville shopping mall. He declares that Slawil Rayam has been defeated and that he made it legal for homosexuals to do what they wished in the town. However, gay marriage remained illegal. He also announced that he would be less involved in future Sonichu adventures, but would remain as mayor because the town would fall apart without him. During his speech, Simonla goes to the bathroom, leaving her partner Wild to look after their egg. Magi-chan notices that Evan was attempting to cut the chains holding the giant TV screen in the mall, but manages to stop him. He also stops a disguised Simonchu from attempting to murder his sister, Simonla. During all this commotion, Alec Benson Leary plants an explosive Pokemon called Voltorb in the ladies' restroom. When Simonla goes to the bathroom, Leary detonates the Voltorb. Simonla is gravely injured and is rushed to hospital. Despite the surgeon's best efforts, Dr. Bill Schwartz, who was the one who accidentally created Black Sonichu, informs Wild that Simonla succumbed to her internal bleeding and passed away, leaving him to raise their future child on his own. Magi-chan tells him that they caught her killer and his accomplices, with their trial taking place in a week's time. All of a sudden, the egg hatches, revealing a Rosie. Wild names her Sandy, and when she asks for her mother, Magi-chan tells her that Evan killed her mother. Within a week, Sandy Rosie evolves into a ground buck-type Roastchu, who appears to be near identical to the recently deceased Simonla. Throughout all these events, Christian interrupts the narrative with flashbacks to his speech in the shopping mall, one by one fulfilling his obligatory apologies to Alec Benson Leary as he remembered them. The scene finally moves on to the day of the trial, which is presided over by Judge Slack Lewis, who is based on comedian Lewis Black. The opening by Judge Slack Lewis, who is based on comedian Lewis Black. The opening remarks are delivered by prosecuting attorney Marvy Blaziken, who is a parody of Adult Swim's Harvey Birdman mixed with the Pokemon Blaziken. He praises Christian's creativity and states that the author's dry spells come about due to temporary losses of inspiration. He understands that patience is necessary until inspiration returns, and accuses the 4 showrunners of the Asperpedia of failing to understand this fact. Sean, who is acting as their defense attorney, delivers his statement while under the influence of drugs, and appears to be of low intelligence due to his mispronunciations and spelling errors. They plead not guilty to the charges of murder of Simonla Roastchu, theft from Quickville, mockery of Christian Weston Chandler, and others. Marvy Blaziken offers the Asperchu comics, remote control detonator, and Magi-chan's psychic link powers as evidence against them. Sean offers a rock in their defense because they rock. The jury swiftly finds the Asperpedia 4 guilty as charged, and are sent.
I have a rock. Because we rock! It's true! It's true! That is how it worked out! That is how it worked out. When Quick and his 80-year-old mother love each other very much.
Sentenced to be executed by
Lola,
those
are
they
you
had
okay?
hurt.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at how. Look at me.
Alec was placed in an electric chair, which was activated by pushing 10 buttons simultaneously. Chris, Patty, Sandy, and the chaotic combo do the honors of electrocuting Alec Benson Leary until he is burned to a crisp. Next, Evan gets chained to a wall, and Wild instructs his daughter to
What's even worse, right? What's even worse is the fact that, like, Alec is now. I know Alec is gonna call him. I know it, and he's gonna pick up the fucking phone, and then I have to go through one of those two. God, fucking.
deal to him as much damage as she wishes, but
Psyche,
wants to
thank you
keep
so much
him
for the
alive
videos. I
so that they
appreciate
could
it.
murder him together. Sandy takes
Yeah,
his
like
glasses
this.
as a
That's the
trophy.
worst. The entire worst part is that he can do all this and whatever. The worst part about this, you know, is the fact that we're gonna have to listen to fucking Alec again.
Then she drills holes into Evan's torso,
Can we just
including
skip
his
it?
groin
Yeah,
area,
pretty
and
generally
tears his limbs
already.
from his body,
So,
before
all right,
finishing
Daddy,
him
let's
off
finish
with her
him.
father to avenge her mother.
I've heard that in a porn before. Reading fan comics? No, read. No, read. Read, no. What? Hey!
Instructs his daughter to deal to him as much damage as she wishes, but wants to keep him alive so that they could murder him together. Sandy takes his glasses as a trophy.
Wow.
Then she drills holes into Evan's
All right, Daddy, let's finish. I hate myself.
torso, including his groin area, and
All right,
tears his
Daddy,
limbs
let's
from his body.
finish, including the groin area. Thank you very much for the biddies. Remember, in the great nation of Quickville, we have children torture and execute our criminals.
Before
It's true.
finishing him off with her father to avenge her mother.
She's only 3 days old
Sean
and he's
was
having
also
her
hung
commit
from the
murder.
wall.
They
Allison
grow
Amber,
differently then.
Bill Schwartz,
but also,
and Kelly use him as
gotta
target
start him early.
practice and excessively shoot him dead.
wow.
Finally, Chris
Wow.
uses his mind powers to break Mao's body, twisting his limbs into grotesque positions, and as the fatal blow,
I mean, we
explodes
know
his
it
heart,
adds. We
stating
know
that his
he's like
amends have been
lost
made.
it. You know, he's like, well, if
The next
anybody
page
else
is
can
a
add more, why
transcript
can't
of the
I?
speech
Kind of
Chris
stuff, you know.
delivered on video, proclaiming the importance of Christian Love Day. This was followed by a dedication to Panda Halo, showcasing a collection of her artwork. He even included a full page from her own comic, which had been drawn digitally. Christian's hypocrisy, as highlighted many times by Alec, was on full display again, brutally murdering those to whom he had complained about the graphic
That's
violence
fair.
of their own comics. It would seem that Alec's efforts to change his ways were for naught, as the delivered justice, as seen by Chris, would only create more conflict in his real life, and turn more people away from him. For while he was living his fantasy life as a hero, he failed to realize that in the real world, he was letting himself become the villain.
Wow, that line at the end. That line at the end. Oh my god.
That him. For while he was living his fantasy life as a hero, he failed to realize that in the real world, he was letting himself become the villain.
That was so dramatic, Gino. Gino. That was so dramatic. That was so. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. What a. Oh god. Wow. Damn. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so good. That was so good. Okay. Ninka ninka ni. I don't remember the rest of the words, but ninka ninka ni. Also, oh, thank you, Lloyd. Lloyd, how did you know I was gonna do the same thing? The Leighton is a huge contributor to both me and Compy's community, and a dear friend to many. Please take a look to see him and help him with his setup. Swallowing noises. Here's your swallow noises. Thank you. That was I must say that probably was my favorite ending, just the way that he said that. Yeah, I did fix your darn posture, thank you.
What made him this way?
Not a lie.
What is the
86, you're great, and you're gonna take it. Take it.
attraction? What keeps us fascinated? This is the story of Chris Chan.
You pouting to me? You pout? Okay, only from me? I'll take that. I'll take that. Good for you. Good for you. I'm sorry, but that last one had the best ending. Just, well, he was playing a hero in his fictional world. In reality, he was
On February
himself
25th,
becoming the villain.
2010,
Oh my God.
Alec Benson Leary called Christian one last time to mostly
I'm pretty
discuss
sure I
the bloody
said,
conclusion
"Excuse me."
of Sonichu Issue 10.
I might have said it fast.
Happy birthday.
Okay, well, I was not expecting you.
Yeah.
So, thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah. How was your birthday today?
Stop don't ruin his birthday!
It was good.
Oh, it was yesterday?
Celebrated with my family. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I saw the pages you got uploaded today. Yeah. What's up with that trial, Chris? I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, well, you drew me recently. You
didn't read that last page. Did you read the page? Because what happened there was that was a picture of the real you in the comic, and I said, like your head got chopped off, but then you came right back and said, no, okay, we were just faking. I didn't. Your head didn't actually get chopped off. Yeah.
You could have made that more obvious.
Well, if you read the text, it would have been obvious. In return, I mean, like that. Your comic is
Fine.
But you said violence is wrong.
I was just returning the favor.
Trial.
Okay, well, let me see. Set me on fire, chopping my head off, false witness, and...
do you remember all the time? Because she's not your... You told me, you swore up and down to me, you understood what I meant. You did this, Chris. And this trial comes along,
Sorry,
and what you're
I'm
telling
just
me right now is apparently
Who is
my
this
words
Alec
went in one ear
character?
and
I
out
missed
the
way
other
too
with
much.
you. And you
I'm
think
sorry that you missed
that
it.
me and Evan did
Alec
something.
is a
We are,
troll. That's easy.
antagonists,
Yeah.
and you are just a saint here.
They move on to the issue regarding Simonla's death.
Alec is a troll who did a parody
by
comic,
request,
and now he's like,
I
arguing with Chris the
handwrote
same way
all
that
the apologies and
Clyde Cash
everything.
used to do.
And killed Simonla.
Oh no! You said that me and Mao and Sean and Evan killed Simona. That's what your comic says. Apparently, you didn't
fulfill
that part of the requirement
either, because
I wanted you to kill her.
But
you
accused me of killing her.
And then you killed us.
In your comic. What kind of an apology is that?
Yeah, a request of a death.
Lily is Allie confirmed. Actually, Lily is the trolls confirmed.
One of my characters comes with a price.
I'm sorry. What was
What's
that?
that?
I said the request of the killing of one of my characters.
Not
real.
your
character.
Simona was
not your character. She was Evans.
Yeah, but anyway, with all the
Who aren't I? Who aren't I?
You said yeah, but anyway.
Anyway, so are you acknowledging that Simona was not yours?
I acknowledge that.
I'm here, you guys. I'm everyone and everything. VA career when? I actually am a voice actress. Yeah, if anybody needs your voice acting done, I'm a voice actress. Thank you.
Not mine. Anyway, the point is Simona is dead now.
Yeah, well, no. The point is that you apparently don't listen when I talk to you. That's my point. Right?
Actually,
Because you believe that you are in the right and everyone else is in the wrong. And you... Is that your TV going in the back?
References? I actually... I'm not going to tell you my references.
Background?
Actually, fuck
Do you
it,
ever
I'm not
turn
gonna
your
tell you my
TV off
references.
when you talk to people on the phone? That might
It's
be
mostly
kind
commercial
of
work.
well, actually, I do turn the TV off sometimes. All right,
Oh.
I'll turn it off now.
I was gonna
thank
tell you guys. I was gonna tell you guys the name of my agency, and then I was like, well, this is very easily doxed. Forget it.
Appreciate that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for that. Who is Sandy?
His daughter.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Evan might get pissed about Sandy.
Oh my god.
Or a
Oh my
rip
god. Okay. Okay.
That's my Rose.
Of Christian Love Day.
from
Sorry.
Sonoma.
They then discuss the alleged importance of Christian Love Day.
Well, why do you think that your birthday should be a holiday in the first place?
Well,
Because I want it to be, bitch. Damn.
It is a holiday in Mexico.
Lilybell Airlines is your
So it
agency,
should
though.
be
Yeah.
an equally important holiday in America.
Yeah, you're right. See, Lilybell Airlines
Okay,
is my
it's Mexican
agency.
Flag Day in Mexico. So your birthday is more important than 110 million Mexicans.
Oh my
Celebrate
god.
You know, like 90 seconds ago, I asked you, why should your birthday be important? And I'm thinking, you think that
better.
the freedom of their country
Accepted in America.
history, Flag Day too,
Have the Mexicans
instead of this made-up
ability of a second
Valentine's so soon. Valentine's Day is a hallmark holiday.
Conscience feels right.
So, admit it. It's about your ego.
Yep.
I'm partially ego. I cannot
To do countless times I've asked you why you do things and you excuse like in your it kind of sounds mockly murder.
Or you use your emotions as an excuse, like when you brutally murdered, me and Evan and Mao and Sean. Yup.
Because you as a perfect,
No, it doesn't
super
mean that.
strong,
Lilybell's real
master
name
of
is
the
Lily.
universe,
Thank
like you
thank
draw yourself in your comic, then you would have been fine
Lilybell, don't skip. Just put it on double speed. Why? Why can't I not skip?
with it.
be considered.
Feel better.
If the entire video is just this call, there's other issues.
I don't like. Well,
Like,
yeah, not,
putting it in 2x speed, I would still have to go. It still is not like. Why would I have to do that at all? Why can't I just not skip it? Why can't I just.
not all the time.
Like, it's not like we don't know what the fuck is happening.
Why don't you learn to deal with
I don't like constant abuse
What kind
and torment and slanders and cursings.
what torment and slander and cursing? Hey, Chris, okay, you don't like slander? What about all the lies you've told about me? What about, remember a while ago you made a video trying to hypnotize people into hating Asperchu?
Yeah, no, it's still just as annoying. It's still just as annoying. I'd rather not hear his voice, like, at all. Like, I really hate this Alec person. So, I'm sorry. If you guys want to see, which I can sum up the call for you right now. Yeah, Alex starts, berating him about every single thing that he does, nitpicks him, talks about how he always, makes excuses by being tired and emotional. Alex starts talking about himself and how he doesn't do that because he's an adult. I like how we're skipping Alec, but not Blue Sonic or whatever that kid's name was. I mean, we skipped through a little bit of that, obviously because it was getting too much. But here's the thing. It just got to this point. Before I was like, okay, I'll listen to majority of it. But now I'm like, all right, this is the exact same conversation that he has had with every other troll. I'm not going to listen to this the 9th time. You putting them in the he's my job. It just makes me feel. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like before it was just kind of like when I heard Kyle Combe River ask who's Alec. Rewatch the last 26 episodes that we watched through. The last 6, 7 streams that I've had. You'll get it.
It really makes me feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm being misunderstood.
The call abruptly ends, possibly due to Chris hanging up mid-sentence.
Oh, thank God.
Also
Oh,
on that
thank
same
God.
day, Christian emailed the Wallflower,
Oh, thank
updating
God.
her about his completion of
God.
his comic, and also mentioned that he was looking forward to going to her house and meeting her family. In addition, he offered her more ideas concerning her story focusing on owls. She responded with a wish that he reduce the frequency of his visits because she wanted more space for herself.
This is
and also
actually
asked him
really
to stop
nice. So they actually have visited and hung out and everything, because it's I like you and you're nice, but I only just met you. Yeah, you know, like, it's just a space between visits. It's understandable.
Stop pestering her about her story.
I'm joking. Oh,
Christian replied
such
stating
a
that
funny
he understood
joke,
and
Kyle.
respected
I'm
her
laughing
wishes,
so hard.
and offered to reduce his visits to once per week until she felt she was ready for more. Nevertheless, he hinted at story ideas concerning the inclusion of his Sonichu characters into her story. The Wallflower welcomed them though, thinking that his ideas may give her inspiration. She also updated him on the concert by Irish group Celtic Thunder that
Oh
she
my
had
god, I
attended,
have no
saying she
sarcasm.
enjoyed
What
it
is
greatly.
sarcasm? I've never heard of
Chris
it.
later mentioned in an email to Vivian G that he was considering getting a haircut and restyling his hair to look like a certain member of Celtic Thunder. On March 1st,
I know we're getting to, but I need to know who Celtic Thunder is. Wow. All right.
2010, Bob was hospitalized for congestive heart failure. On that same day, Christian noticed that the ad space on Wikipedia was relinquished back to the ownership of Jack Thaddeus. Chris wrote him an email welcoming him back. He admitted that he could accept ads promoting homosexuality on the condition that they weren't graphic, and also requested that lesbians and bisexuals should be featured as well. The following day, Christian made a captain's log, once again apologizing to Alec Benson Leary.
It is with heavy heart and good consent that I deeply apologize to Alec.
Oh my god, stop doing it!
for
Stop
the,
doing it!
recent portrayal within the comic pages, with the trial and the killings in the electric chair and that sort. I am sorry, man.
I think it's
Alec.
like religious music. But also, Kyle, I hope you know I am just kidding. Hi, hun. Hi. Nice to see you. I'm sorry.
Anyway, the trial and the execution will be replaced
He's left, isn't he?
with pages that are more accurate
Kyle's like, nah, fuck
the
him.
stories
Fuck him.
of-
Fuck her.
to science and that genre. And I am wearing this medallion that Alec has made, along with my own, because I feel that
Who left?
we
Oh,
can be
thank God
friends
you haven't left. I said I was just kidding.
and coincide with each other. And all people
Lily attacks another innocent.
that original Alec heads, or whatever, are welcome to come and view the original comics that inspired him on the Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, sorry. No,
The
no,
pages
Paul.
will be,
Can we get
uploaded
rid of that?
as soon as possible.
86. Oh wait, you're
Thanks
Beniz.
for
You're a
calling
mod.
in.
Could you? Sorry.
And I got a few more
No
pages to
politics,
draw.
please.
And with that, and bit of honor
What
also,
the fuck? What is this music?
I take Alec's medal here. Here.
Are there any axolotls in this documentary? I doubt it. Mods can't delete mod comments. Can the mod delete their own comment?
And I will place it on the wall thing.
Oh, I think it's Celtic. No?
It would be
Only me?
secured
Well, shit. I don't
better
know how to.
after the filming.
How do I do this? How do I?
But the point is made. Thank you very much,
How do I delete
and
just
have a
this
safe
one?
day.
Immediately after, he made a short video directed at Surfshack Tito, the troll who had hacked into Chris's PSN account a week prior.
Surfshack Tito! I know you.
Oh, goody.
You'll get yours in your dreams, your nightmares.
Chris gives Tito a curse shot. Not long after, Christian received an email from Evan Christopher George, flabbergasted by the events depicted in Sonichu issue 10. You drilled out my dick! You have wronged me more than you have wronged Alec, and we both know it. You steal from me and still refuse to admit that Simola is a ripoff. I am pleased with Simola's death, but you drilled out my dick!
Yeah?
Are you jealous of my penis and the
Why
fact
is
that I
he so
received
mad about his
vaginal
penis?
relations with it? Why would you drill my dick out and have a 4th grader do it to me? Do you even realize how sick that is? Making a little girl commit murder? Chris replied, stating that he would change the controversial pages into something more acceptable, and admitted that he was jealous of male persons such as Evan, whose penises exceeded 7 inches in length. Christopher George, in return, was largely welcomed by the cooperation coming from Christian. On March 9th, Chris published a new custom level on Little Big Planet called The Guardian of the Owl Kingdom, Foretaste version, which was intended to serve as a preview of a much larger level, inspired by the original story that was being collaboratively developed by Christian and the Wallflower. In the description of the level, he credited her using her well-established online pseudonym, Damien Ontaria. Trolls sought out her username and managed to track down her true identity on Facebook, and one individual sent her a link to the Quickie, on which she saw all the articles written about Christian and even the Wallflower herself. Thinking that the Quickie was under Chris's control, she demanded that all the information about her be removed from the site. She ended their relationship, blaming him for this recent development, and stated that she would have to change her email address because of—
Wait, hold on, what?
And one individual sought at her using her well-established online pseudonym, Damien Ontaria.
Wait, who is this? Sorry.
Published a new custom level on Little Big Planet called The Guardian of the Owl Kingdom, Foretaste version, which was intended to serve as a preview of a much larger level, inspired by the original story that was being collaboratively developed by Christian and the Wallflower. In the description of the level, he credited her using her well-established online pseudonym, Damien Ontaria. Trolls sought out her username and managed to track down her true identity on Facebook, and one individual sent her a link to the Quickie, on which she saw all the articles written about Christian and even the Wallflower herself. Thinking that the Quickie was under Chris's control, she demanded that all the information about her be removed from the site. She ended their relationship, blaming him for this recent development, and stated that she would have to change her email address because of it. Christian tried to clarify that he was in charge of the Wikipedia and not the Quickie, and blamed the trolls for causing him much grief over the past few years, due to him becoming an internet celebrity. I've been in a number of moments of finding peace and losing it later, because these damn trolls won't leave me be. They're mostly immature dumbasses who have no lives of their own. They don't want me to have a life of my own. They don't want me to find long-term peace and happiness for myself. They don't want me to find and hold true love for myself, because they are so self-absorbed in themselves that they only want me to give them more stories and art more often. They are nothing but greedy, impatient, unloved, and corrupted fools. Heartbreaks and heartaches. It really hurts. Please, please, please do not leave me as my companion. You are the sunlight that lifted me up more than I have been lifted from in the past. I would feel like hardly a shell of my better self. I would be left in a deep, in the darkness state of loneliness and despair. Even worse, I'd probably hire a prostitute out of desperation. That is a fate I do not want to ever feel. Please do not leave me as a friend and from—
What the fuck? That's weird. That's really fucking weird. That's really fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That is weird. That's fucking weird. And that's disgusting. And that's very rude.
From my heart, I love you. The Wallflower did not respond in kind. I don't love you and I hate you for this. Everything was fine until I met you. I don't know why I took up my mom's offer to go to the social club. I had enough friends here at home and on the internet. Furious at the loss of yet another potential sweetheart, Christian addressed the trolls in a YouTube video made later that day.
Oh no.
This message is for Everlast.
Oh no. Oh no.
Goddamn
I'm already
troll
scared. I'm already
that has
scared.
been pestering me for the past number of years, even the recent ones.
Yeah,
I
but he
have
didn't do
been
it like now.
in a
Right now
number
he's,
of
you
moments
know.
finding peace and losing it later because you won't let me be. You are a bunch of damn immature dumbasses who have no lives of your own. You don't want me to have a little life of my own. You don't want me to find long-lasting peace and happiness for myself. You don't want me to find and hold true love for myself because you are so self-absorbed in yourselves. You only want me to give you more god dang stories.
Yeah, you're on
and
my
art
lap. I'm petting.
that I can give because of my inspiration comes in and out. It mostly comes in when I'm happy and at peace. You are nothing but goddamn greedy impatient, unloved, and corrupted.
I'm actually very
soul.
surprised because I thought he would be like a lot angrier. I'm waiting
Heartbreaks
for
and
it. I'm
heartaches,
waiting for it.
They really hurt.
But is
I've
it
let
heavy
you
petting?
off
That's the real question.
on
What it?
So much, whatever you
I want to say yes, but I'm afraid of what that
emotionally,
means.
But it's goddamn another story when you try to hurt my friends and get them involved like you've been doing.
In the early hours
I thought so! I told y'all! I fucking told y'all! I thought so! There we go!
of the following morning, Chris wrote a lengthy
You could
blog
be a
entry
Christian
on
and
the
say I goddamn,
Wikipedia,
I think.
rehashing the talking points of his earlier video and demanding that his friends and family be left alone. As an addendum, he reflected that he never truly saw Sonichu as a way of making money, and that the recent pushes for him to commercialize and advertise Sonichu in the hopes of turning a profit have made him feel like it was a job, putting him under a lot of pressure. He further
That does
demanded
suck.
that the
That does
webmaster
suck.
of the Quickie remove all mentions of any prospective sweethearts and gal pals from the website, giving them a deadline of midnight, March 12th, 2010. Later
this is
again,
not the-
he uploaded
he
another
punches the
video
camera
in which
a
he
lot.
demonstrates theoretically what he would do if he were to meet Clyde Cash in person, convinced that he was the one responsible for ending his relationship with the Wallflower.
You think I'm weak? You think I'm not tough? This is what happens when I'm intercepted. This is what will happen when I'm intercepted by a troll.
Hi, hello, Christian.
Hello?
What's the matter? You don't know me?
No, should I?
It's me,
Wow.
Clyde Cash.
Oh. What the hell do you want, you son of a bitch?
Oh, I just came by to tell you how much of a son of a bitch, lazy yes, bigoted, treacherous rat you are.
Oh god.
Oh!
Why does he even bother asking? He really should have
Your
just...
sweet Australian panda bear.
He
You
should
son
just...
of a bitch!
Yeah, he should have just done that first.
Come on, get up, you son of a bitch.
What is he doing?
This is for Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie, you bastard.
Wow. Well, no, he killed his
Watch
Clyde
your back,
Cash.
trolls.
He killed the troll.
This latest threat convinced the original troll behind the Clyde Cash persona
I think
to
about
send
that
Chris
all the
an
time,
email
Thomas. I
informing
think
him
about
that he lied
that
about
all the
Sarah
time.
Cassandra
I just-
Mackenzie's death
what?
and
I've
revealed
chosen
that
to
they
do
were living
this.
together as a family with their baby
And
daughter,
scene.
Penny. Chris then stated that he was still in possession of the PlayStation Network account that he had made for Sarah.
The
and was
fact
keen
that
on
Clyde is still
relinquishing it over
around,
to her.
honestly,
He asked if
God.
she would send him one final correspondence from her original email address, confirming her identity and recounting all that has happened since he last spoke to her. If satisfied with her email, he would grant her the new password for her PSN account and forgive Clyde for all the bad things he had done to both Christian and Panda Halo, and would leave them be. At about that time, Surfshack Tito also sent Chris an email, apparently confessing that he was the one who had leaked the information about the Wallflower to the trolls. He also attached a photo, which trolls found on her Facebook profile, of the Wallflower together with a large man of Polynesian appearance, meant to represent Tito, implying that he was her boyfriend. Christian then contacted the Wallflower again, hoping she was feeling better. He warned her about Tito, pleading not to trust him if she ever came in contact with him online or in real life. She asked him to cease all communications with her, and as a way to convince Christian to stop trying to contact her, she told him that she was already with a new boyfriend. Christian begged her not to leave him, and in order to honor her and her interests in Celtic music, Christian shared with her a YouTube video in which he wears a kilt while threatening Surfshack Tito. Even though he is angry at Tito for
This
spreading
is the
around the
wrong
Wallflower's
way.
true
This is the
identity,
wrong way to do
he calls
it.
her by
This is
name
the wrong way
twice
to
in
do
the
it.
video.
Tito! Listen to me, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, just real quick. This look that he has on right now, yeah, that's definitely 70s serial killer.
Your days are numbered. I have forwarded your admission to... And also,
the gal pal that we know between us.
Oh my
our
god,
darling.
you doxed them again?
And with great honor and glory, I will take pleasure.
You doxed them
in
again?
beating your ass. And also regain the love and trust and friendship.
Stop!
You are going down,
Oh
Tito.
my god.
One way, two ways. Or three. Ah, Kiwi laddie, you're not gonna get the lassie today.
That's not going to make her be friends with you.
I'll kick your ass, Miss Shillelagh, and my ring man.
Later that day, he made another blog post, noting that the quickie page concerning his recently lost sweetheart-to-be had been altered to protect her identity. Her personal contact information and details about her life outside of her interactions with Chris were removed, and all mentions of her name were changed to the Wallflower, inspired by an earlier quote from Christian regarding their relationship. This was done as a result of direct contact between the Wallflower and the sysop of the quickie, Cogstev, who agreed to come to this arrangement.
Really, the quickie, like, sysops right now are just like, oh shit, my bad. That may have been a bit too far. Shut the fuck up.
Christian believes that the changes were made because of the threatening nature of his blog posts and videos.
God.
So he also requested that all the men and women in his life who were also featured in the quickie be given the same treatment, giving the webmaster until the end of the month to enact the necessary changes. He notably requested that Vivian G's designation as a troll be changed to that of Galpal.
But my question is, like, why? Like, where is the line that they draw? You know what I mean? Like, of him going, yeah, can you not mention my mother and father due to, like, you know, dangerous situations they could be in? Like, why are they like, yeah, no, fuck that. But then somebody else is like, oh, can you, like, I didn't know about him, but could you take my name out? And they're like, yeah, okay.
He then made another video, pleading for the Wallflower to stay with him, referring to her by her pen name, which was what led trolls into finding out her real name.
This message goes out to
In
Damien
here,
and Daria,
no,
the pen.
in this his comprehensive history, his parents like turned the prostitutes away.
Name, not revealing her real name, all things considered.
Well, then why don't they just take it out now?
You don't need.
You know what I mean?
that
Why
new
can't it just be
boyfriend,
taken out
because
now?
I need you. We were very compatible. We had so much in common. I don't see why you had to go and do that. I mean, you weren't even ready for a boyfriend.
Oh my
You
god.
told me so yourself multiple times.
Oh my
I did that for a
god.
little while.
Oh god.
But you know what? This puts to mind a little something that I have put together before.
He sings a modified version of Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend for the Wallflower, using the music
Right,
video
but I'm
had
saying, like,
previously
why
made
can't
as a
these
backing
trolls
track.
take it away?
He's
If
an
he's asking his
imposter.
parents'
He's
names
a
to be taken
poser.
off, why
What
can't
the
they? You know what I
hell
mean?
were you thinking with that damn pickle suit? Come on, Damien and Daria,
Who's that?
give me a break.
Who's that?
You know what? I don't want to be back in this situation where I'm that desperate that I gotta go as far as to pay $100 for a damn hooker. Give me a break. I'm a 28-year-old high-functioning autistic virgin. I'm in a hell of my own. Come on, please. Please. I've been so very worried about you. I've had heartaches since last Wednesday. I've had sleepless nights.
What does that mean?
It really hurts. Heartaches hurt. Think about that.
March 17th marked 10 years since the creation of Sonichu.
Okay, so my question is, like, if Quick helped let the genie out of the bottle for that, is like, so you're saying the Wallflower is different, right? You're saying the Wallflower is different because Quick had nothing to do with it? Oh yeah, there's a lot of disrespect for sex workers. But there's still disrespect for sex workers all the time.
Christian commemorated the date with a special video.
Hey ho everyone, it's Sonichu Day and I'm wishing y'all a happy one.
Thank you for the biddies, I appreciate it.
10th anniversary of Sonic Juice since its creation. 10 years ago today.
Oh. Well, that's
I would have made
interesting.
a big update, like I said, but I've been preoccupied with
Well,
the
Lily, he's all yours. Who's all mine?
emotional traumas I've been dealing with past week. I'd like to keep that separate from this video at this moment because I don't want to spoil it.
No. My question is this. My question is, why do the trolls not care about, like, all the other names that he put out or whatever, right? Like, he's saying, but they care about the Wallflower's name. Do you know what I'm saying? The Wallflower asked the trolls to take away her name, right? And if he asked to take away his, like, parents' name, he's like, look, you can leave, like, my name, but take away his parents' name. So really, it's just like, oh, it's because Christian is asking. So if Christian asked for the Wallflower's name to be taken off, they wouldn't have done shit, right?
But I'm still working on the pages.
You know, the man with the love quest.
And you know, as soon as possible.
I mean, I'm not a sex
I'll
worker,
have them uploaded and,
but
I'll
I
make an
don't
update
really
on Wikipedia soon enough.
have any issues with sex workers.
I mean, yeah, give me
So
respect.
I mean, I'm confused.
I am
I'm
an
confused
artist,
here.
and inspiration does not stay constant.
So that's it. That's it. If the Wallflower never even
Yeah,
asked for
sometimes
their
I have
name
to
to be
have
taken
deal
off,
with
they never would have, right?
issues and such. But everybody, yeah, happy Sonic Day, happy St. Patrick's Day. It's all good there. So
Well,
thank you for your support, and
they all suck
and
anyways.
You can look forward
so.
to more comic pages in the future. All right, bye bye.
Also on that day, Panda Halo contacted Chris via email. After Clyde came over and raped me, it turns out that I had a sex addiction. For the next few weeks, he satisfied my lusty cravings, but then I remembered you. Clyde placed a bet with me
Oh my
that you would
God,
forget
I
about me
literally
in a
hate
day.
this.
Then he set up this 13-year-old boy, and you know what happened after that. This is why I despise you. You fell for another woman instantly.
Oh, it's
You
definitely
did not give a
not
shit
looked down
about me.
upon in this household.
This is why that girl you are complaining about hates you, because it is obvious you do not care about her. All you care about is your stupid PS3 and your shitty PSN account. Also, I do not care about the Little Big Planet account. Keep it. She attached this photo, allegedly depicting herself and Clyde Cash with their child, Penny.
What the fuck?
Christian replied with understanding and kindness, revealing how much he had cared and grieved for her. Nevertheless, he gave away the password to the PSN account in the hopes that Sarah would hand it over to Penny when she got older. Also during this time, the Wallflower continued to send Chris angry emails, complaining about how he kept calling her place of work and her family home, trying to talk to her, but Chris confessed that he never once called her, believing that those calls were coming from the trolls. In a way to stop him from bothering her anymore, she claimed that her boyfriend was in fact Surfshack Tito, playing into his fantasies. Despite making her feelings perfectly clear, Christian invited her to an upcoming party. Meanwhile, angry at the thought of Tito stealing the Wallflower away from him, Chris sent him a spurt of brief, angry emails. Watch your back. I will find you. I have connections, and after the meet and greet, I will kick your sorry ass and punch your bulbous gut so far up, it shoots out your head right through your skull. I will find you. Sit, spin, and shut the fuck up, and I will call you that right in your face.
Hard R, too.
Dude, you are not her boyfriend. Back the fuck off, you goddamn trolling stupid He also attached a photograph of himself crossly displaying his middle finger. He relayed the same message in video form that same day.
Tito,
Oh god.
you stay away from you son of a bitch. You have no right taking her from me like that, you womanizing rapist. And if you go near her again, and I will find you. I will find you. I will cut you up. I will beat you up. I'll knock you on your backside, stand on your gut like a log roller, and roll your fat right through your skull. Throwing it wide open. Because that's what you deserve, you goddamn womanizing, raping, trolling, stupid, pickle-suited nigger. And don't you
I understand the health benefits of meditation, but when I try it, I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. When I meditate with Muse, I get real.
Hi, and welcome to this meditation for self-love. I'd like to invite you to gently close your eyes and take a nice, slow, deep breath in, deeper than you've taken all day so far. And as you exhale, concentrate on the sound of my voice, allowing it to ground you into the present moment. And give yourself permission right now to focus on you, making yourself your first priority. There's nowhere else you need to be. There's nothing else you need to be doing except giving yourself this time for your own care, for your own well-being.
Okay.
dare contact me in my email again, or contact me ever. You stay away from me. You stay away from me in contact. Don't call me.
Thank you, Moody. Thank you for the videos. I appreciate it.
Apparently,
Hypnosis
this last
is
video
now boarding.
angered Jack
Welcome, Global
Thaddeus
Airlines. Hope
greatly,
you have a safe
who
and
then
enjoyable
promptly
flight.
dropped all
Thanks.
funding for the Wikipedia, which was then handed over to Mao and the Asperpedia 4, giving them full control of the website.
Thank you for
Evan
letting me
Christopher
do that.
George
really.
took it
Thank
upon
you.
himself to answer questions from yet unaddressed mailbags on Chris's behalf, parodying his typical responses. The new administrators also proceeded to vandalize the site, altering much of Chris's text in order to insinuate that he was a perverted homosexual and a man of low intellect, among other things. They also updated the blog, posing as Christian. I, Christian Weston Ricardo Chandler, am currently looking for a sweet joy boy to make into my sweetheart. If you are male, gay, and interested to be the one person to steal my virginity, please contact me. I need you. Very horny. I, Christopher Christian Weston Ricardo Ian Brandon Anderson Chandler, am gay. Don't doubt me. Soon
I need you. Very horny.
after, they opened up the Wikipedia to the public, allowing the trolls to freely edit the content of the site, defacing it beyond recognition.
Wikipedia does not
Also,
care.
numerous defamatory pictures were posted onto the site, including a photoshopped image of Christian possessing facial characteristics reminiscent of someone of African descent. On March 20th, Mao locked the site, restricting any further alterations from taking place. On that same day, Christian emailed the Wallflower, letting her know that the date of the party had been changed. She told him that she would not attend the party, and also expressed her disgust at a letter and a present he had sent her. She left one final remark for Chris. I don't want to hear from you ever again. Do you hear me? And who cares if you're a fucking acoustic virgin? I'd rather have my best friend's boyfriend take me first, because I trust him, than you.
Acoustic.
Besides, I'm
Blizzard,
asexual,
thank you so much for
so there's
hosting.
no
I'm so
hope
sorry
for you,
you're hosting
at least
this.
from me. Not only that, not even a cheap whore would want your small dick inside her. Neither would I. After this bitter exchange, Chris visited the Wikipedia and found it in chaotic disarray.
Yeah, she definitely made
After
it
desperately
worse
trying
now.
to
Like
change
she's
it back to its former state, he found it futile and posted a YouTube video.
Thank you for the swallow noises. Excuse me.
Reflecting on his very
Yeah,
tumultuous
as much
few
as people,
days.
anybody
March
who knows me should know that
21st,
size doesn't matter.
2010.
Like,
I have
in my
noticed
opinion.
that my absence has brought on a bit of chaos on the Wikipedia.
Bye, bacteria.
And it
Thank
has
you.
gone on beyond
You can
behind
go
my
back
back.
over to Chris Chan's house.
I have
Bye.
been depressed lately because of my girlfriend having left me because of what this one guy did. He created that page.
Not a
I know
girlfriend.
that.
Not a girlfriend.
He tried to intrude my life.
Not a girlfriend.
Once I find him, he will be tortured bad.
He really chose to
But
have
aside
one
from that,
person ruin his entire life.
I have let the trolls torture me because of my real life stories having been leaked on the internet. But now the chaos is going to be done.
Lily, why can't I look away? Curiosity.
I have already won because I have learned so much. I am famous worldwide, and I own the main copyrights to everything about it. About Sonic Shoe, Rose Shoe, and the city of Quickville and everything therein.
Yep,
and I am
morbid
going to take
curiosity.
a step further after this.
That's
But
why I
first,
can't stop you
I
guys.
am removing myself
Cheese Wheel
from
for
the
Life
internet.
is now boarding. Welcome to
Because
Louisville Airlines. Hope you have a
I've
safe
put
and
too
enjoyable
much
flight.
of my personal life
Not
online
today.
to be ridiculed
Because
so much.
Chris Chan.
Let's see how you
history.
trolls plan to deal with me when I am not there to be dealt with. Even though I ignore your phone calls, that's one thing.
Just change your phone number, forehead.
And y'all do your.
I want you guys to
treachery
know I change
behind
my phone number
back,
every so
treachery
often,
and mockery.
just to run away from
But
my
that
past.
chaos
Just gets
ends
it gets
now.
better. Guess who came out as bye, baby?
Because I am going
Is
to
it
destroy
you?
Real life.
Is it
I do not
you?
need the
Congratulations,
internet.
you're coming
Nobody
out.
needs the internet. They just need to enjoy real life. Go out and socialize. Talk to
It's true,
people.
Del. It's true.
Emails are so yesterday.
Then why don't you just
Going
change your
out
email?
And finding people to talk to and talking to them face to face is always in. So you can
Then
forget
do
the
it.
damn
Then do it,
Facebook
Chris.
And the MySpace.
Then
and
do
those
it,
other
Chris.
Social sites, because the only true social site is all around you. At your shopping mall, at the salons, at schools, at colleges, everywhere, even at churches, at bookstores, the game stores, the Game Stops, everywhere all around you is a social site. And you don't need a computer to access it.
Yeah, Chris.
All you have to do is just go outside and see for yourself.
Oh,
And
God.
say hello. The internet is one thing to go talk into another country, but you don't need to be talking to others in the country. Would you go talk to everybody else around you locally? Because those are the most important people to you, the ones that are closest to you.
Chris and
So
Ben
I
and
leave
grass
y'all with that-
touching.
with those words. And it is not
Emerald
goodbye.
Repulsor, thank you so
but
much for
more like,
continuing your first class. I very much
see
appreciate
you
it,
later.
especially with your Prime. I know you
For
only
me-
have one,
for me
so
and
thanks
my
for choosing
Sonic
me.
Rose Shield,
Even though all I
everybody.
do right now is watch Chris Chan.
Because we will be back. And we don't need the online websites to be famous anymore. Because we have established world famedom. We have established my ownership of everything therein.
Okay.
We have established the mental education of
The
having to deal
power.
with
That's
the
what he was
good
gonna
and the
say. He
bad
was gonna say the
and
fucking
worst.
power.
Damn trolls. Your bullying
Thank you,
is
Frodo.
not
Appreciate it.
even locally. So you could just take your bullying and bully yourselves. If you're bored, go work around the house. Go take a walk. Because you don't need the internet. You don't need to stay cooped up inside. You just need to go outside.
He really is doing so much to tell me to go touch grass. He really is just like, seriously. No, seriously, Lily. Go outside.
And enjoy life and the sun and the days you have to live. I'm Christian Weston Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia. First name Christopher, Spanish nickname Ricardo. Original creator of the Electric Hedgehog Pokemon, Sancho and Roschu, and the city of Quickville, Virginia. I bid y'all stay safe and good day.
As it has been shown that he hardly ever learned from his mistakes, it should come as no surprise that Chris would eventually return to YouTube to broadcast his daily life, to express his love for his sweetheart, to threaten the trolls, to refuel the fire.
Was Chris Sean's sudden obsession with grass type? Oh my god. Ah, we did it. We did it, you guys. We made it to the end of part 26. Does anybody want some meditation? Yeah, okay. Let's do just a little bit of meditation. You're good, Romeo? Okay, bye. Have a nice day. Thanks for being here though. I appreciate it. You want to lie down? You can lie down. Feed me more, Seymour. No, we can't do more quick today. Okay. We're just gonna continue a little bit more of this and then we're gonna be good.
To be a bit deeper than the one before it. Feeling your lungs expand out as you inhale, and feeling everything contract back in as you exhale.
You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really wanted to do this meditation, but I have to be honest, if I meditate too hard right now, I'm gonna cry. So we're not doing it. But anybody who wants to do meditation, you can find this yourself. If I meditate too hard, I'll cry. I'm sorry. No, you can't. No cry. Thank you. Okay, awesome. Why cry? Sometimes I think about my life and I cry. You alright? It's a dude, no. But you know, I'm just trying my fucking best. That's the important part. That's the important part. I'm trying it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Oh fuck, every single time. My bad. Oops. My name is Lilibel. I love to travel and I'm just trying my fucking best. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for always trying your best. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you. What was I saying? And thanks for watching, you know, obviously. It's, pretty wild. Okay, who can I go? I have somebody I can take you guys to. Hold on. Exactly, Thinness. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. By the way, it's fucking 11 at night, and thanks for the congrats. Of course, congratulations. It's a big deal when you can come out. So it's, you know, take your time, enjoy this moment. Yeah, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me send you guys over to a good friend of mine. I actually played, they did my, boob meme art. And I played Gartic Phone with them yesterday. It was really funny. So. Kick-ass, stop! The cut short meme, thank you. Get some rest or have a good cry, whatever you need to do. See you tomorrow. Thank you, see you tomorrow. So I'll actually, now that you guys know, like now I'll take like a 5-minute break or a 10-minute break and then I'll come back and then I'm gonna prepare content. So anyways, again, thank you so much. My name is Lilibel. I love to travel and I'm just trying to have a good fucking time. Nope, I'm just trying my fucking best. There you go. Thank you for flying with Lilibel Airlines. Bye-bye now.